Buff Nation, what's going on? BWB, all of my bandwagon buffs, what's up today? Welcome to TLP Sports Club. You are now watching TLP Live. Guys, welcome to the show. And at the top of the show, I must let you know that I'm also live streaming on my, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's my other channel. It is the Billionaires Mindset channel. So hello to everybody over there on the Billionaires Mindset. Same guy, different topic, but it's your man's Harry Billion. It's me, guys. All right, just different platforms. One is more social, political issues, social, whatever you want to call it. The stuff that my sports fans don't want to be dealing with over here, I took it over to my Billionaires Mindset channel, and I'm live streaming over there. And the reason why I'm actually doing that, guys, I just want to let you know, just to be fair, just to be upfront and transparent. I'm doing that because I have met one of the requirements, right? I've met one of the requirements for YouTube on that channel, which is to have the subscribers. So I'm over 2,000 subscribers on that channel. And now I just need one more requirement, which is the watch hours. And the best way, this is free game for a lot of y'all that may not know. If you're starting a YouTube channel, I'm trying to get monetized on that channel. So the best way to do that in a very fast way or in a quicker way is to do lives, especially if you can get people to tune in and watch you and y'all have a conversation. The best way to get monetized faster when you need hours is to actually do lives, okay? I mean, unless you can do shorts and get like millions of views. If you're doing viral shorts, then go ahead and do your thing. But since I am a talk show and I do a lot of speaking and stuff like that, I was like, yo, man, let me go ahead and see if I can plug this channel, my Billionaires Mindset channel. Hopefully people will be able to support it. Listen, if politics is not your thing, don't go over there, all right? If you love a certain if you are here to a certain group of politics or a certain form of politics, don't go over there. It's all good. I'm just, all right? I have gifts, all right? And I'm trying to get it all out of myself. So I'm starting different channels. Not that I'm talking crazy, but go over there if you at your own will. All right, but anyways, yeah, so that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm streaming on 2 channels. One is TLP Sports Club, obviously for Buff Nation, and then I'm also streaming on my Billionaires Mindset channel, guys, and hopefully you'll support it. Hopefully I can get people to watch it over there. All right, now with all of that out of the way, we got Buff stuff to talk about, Colorado stuff to talk about, what it is, what it does, what it's gonna be. Yo, Colorado is trending. There's a lot going on. The season is 21 days away. I'm not even sure if it's 21 days at this point. It could be nights. It could be 20 at this point, but I'm sure it's 21 days away. All right. I just said I wasn't sure, and then I said I'm sure. Whatever. 21 days for college football to start. I believe it's our season because I'm thinking like the way college football starts, the way it works for college football, you turn around and then college football is everywhere in August, at the end of August. Stacey, what up with you? Shirley Kimball, how you doing? Hope all is well. My ladies supporting me right now. Like, that's what's up. I love it when my ladies come ready to go. Y'all ready to talk some football, aren't you? But Colorado is trending right now, guys. Colorado has been trending for the past 48 hours because of one clip. Colorado put up a clip of Shador. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but Colorado put up a clip and they called it, I think it was the I don't know if the hashtag or somebody has already registered that with the patent office, but it's darts only. Darts only. And darts only has gone viral. Darts only, that darts only video clip has garnered over 3 million views, and I'm sure it's way more than that. I'm probably underselling it, but it's probably way more than that by now. All right. And college football, I don't know who started it. I don't know what the origin is. Somebody has they felt some kind of way. And they started to do forensic science and look at the the two footages and say, no, the footage is not the same. So, you know what I'm saying? It started a whole firestorm online. And then I believe it was the Colorado channel on Twitter that put darts only. And now darts only is trending in college football and in other things as well. Other colleges have now picked it up. Rivals have picked it up. If you've seen the shorts on my YouTube channel, on the TLP channel, if you've seen the shorts, Rivals did a short with it. They did a compilation, right? And I mean, it's going everywhere. And I mean, I'm obviously going to show you. You feel me? I got to show you, right? Oh, Stacy said 14 million views. I'm definitely going to have to show you that because that's just the right thing to do. But it's going crazy. And yeah, so let me make sure. Hold up. I am definitely going to show you that clip because why talk about it, right? I can just show you. Like, why should I talk about it when I can just easily show you? Let's go ahead and show you. I think I'm going to have to do this without the audio because you know what? Let me see if I can pause the audio. I'm going to have to pause the audio on this thing as I show you because I got a copyright strike on that song. So I'm going to show you, but I'm going to have to actually pause the audio. For those of you who have not seen it yet, let me just go ahead and show you as opposed to just telling you, because, you know, if there's new people, they're going to be like, yo, Harry B, what are you talking about? We have no idea what you're talking about. All right, so I'm going to show you the clip. Sorry, I have to pause the audio. This is on the TLP channel. So for those of you who can go check it out on the TLP channel. But this clip right here that you are staring at, guys, I mean, this clip has gone viral. This is not the actual clip. This is the clip that Rivals actually put together, and from that whole darts only viral thing that's going on, and now schools, other universities have picked it up, and everybody's going with it now. I believe Nebraska is doing something with it. 14 million views and counting is crazy. So it started some type of controversy, and Colorado is in the news, and Colorado's in the middle of the conversation, and the season is right here. The season is almost upon us, right? And I just love it. And I just wanted to tell you about that. All right. And that's my little compilation that I did at the end. I put the little dots there. You know what I'm saying? I'm a creative. I'm a filmmaker. So any chance I get, any chance that I get to do a little bit of something that has to do with film, I'm going to do it. So, you know, I put my little spin on it. I had to do that. You feel me? So, yeah. All right. So let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. All right, let me pause that real quick. Okay, so let me put this information back up, guys. We're about to have our conversation about Colorado football. There's a lot going on. There's some new developments that just came on right before I came on. Maybe not right before I came on. Maybe I just saw it, right? So Colorado has some new developments. We're going to go over that. We're also going to be going over some we're going to be doing what we did last time, but this time I'm involving a news article, or I'm involving some research. We're going to be going over the different rooms, and we're going to talk about the potential starters and who's going to be the depth on that in that room. All right, last time we didn't go over all of the rooms. We went over just a few rooms, but this time I got all of the rooms for you. But before I do that, guys, please remember right here on your screen, if you are watching and not just listening on audio, I know some of y'all are traveling. It is Saturday and it's still summer. You're going on vacation. You're probably listening to me in your car. If you're just listening to me, it's all good. Don't worry about it. But on your screen, if you are able to, and you're not sneak watching on work, and you are able to join the show, join tlplive@gmail.com. That is the email where you're going to email me if you want to join the conversation. You email this email right here, and I'm going to send you a link for you to join the conversation on the panel. This is how you join the conversation. Please join the conversation. And please don't forget, guys, I am also streaming on my Billionaires Mindset YouTube channel. It's called Billionaires. Let me spell it. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the chat. so you can see it. It's also in the description on this video, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the chat so yeah, you guys can see it. All right, I think it's that. Okay, so I just put it here. I just put it there in the chat. So I'm spelling heirs, billionaires. All right, so I'm also streaming over there. If one or two people can catch it over there, that'll be nice. If you are not going to participate in the chat and you want to participate in the chat over here, that's fine. But if you're just watching and you can just watch over there on the Billionaires Mindset, if you can watch it over there on the Billionaires channel, that'll be great because I'm trying to get some hours. All right. So if you can watch it over there, if you're not participating, then just watch it over there. That'll be so awesome. Or you can maybe just pull up the channel. If you are a multitasker, just pull up the channel and just let it stream. All right. If you can do that for me, anybody watching from a computer, just pull up the stream on a different tab and then just let it stream over there. That'll also count. So if y'all can please do me a favor and just do that. For those of you who are watching on your computer, just pull up. I just put it in the chat. So just pull it up on your other tab and just let it stream while you participate on this channel here at TLP Sports Club. All right, that's enough business. That's enough business. Let's go. All right. All right, guys. So don't forget, I'm gonna have to take it off the screen real early. Real soon. Join TLP Live at gmail.com. That is the email we're going to be talking boss real soon. We're about to get into it. We're about to get into it. All right. We're about to get into it. Don't forget Billionaires Mindset, guys. What's up, billionaire people? 2,000 subscribers over there. Man, God is good, man. All right. Can I get an amen that God is good? God is doing wonderful things to you in your life. Say amen. Can I get an amen out there? Don't run away, atheists. We still need you. And if you're not an atheist, you just don't care. Just say amen anyway. All right. Shirley Kimball said amen. I got one. All right, guys. So I'm about to take it off the screen. Let's go ahead and get into the show. I'm taking this. Write down the email, join TLP Live at gmail.com. Join TLP Live at gmail.com. It's the email. And I'm about to take it off the screen because I have to share my screen to give you this information that I'm about to give you right now. All right. Okay, and here it goes. All right, I don't know how many of y'all saw this. I don't know if this is old news or this just came in. Yeah, this is August 9th. Yeah, it says 9:20 a.m. August 9th, 2024. So this is what it says. Former LSU Florida A&M offensive line, that's Cordell Thomas, has transferred to Colorado per Brian Howell. Per Brian Howell. Thomas is a former top 100 recruit from the 2019 class. So the offensive line is still getting a boost. Colorado. So yeah, the offensive line is still getting a boost. So that means that we still need a little bit of depth on there. And I don't know if you guys remember, but right now, if anything's going to happen, we're going to need depth on that line. So because for a lot of y'all that may not know, we do have good offensive line. Our line has been bolstered, but depth is something that we've been talking about the entire time, and we're going to need to make sure that we can get through the season. Tim Smith said, amen. We can get through the season and unscathed, or at least go deep into the season without having to lose games because we don't have the next man up. All right, so that's what we need to make sure that we are able to do. So let me see here. Oh, and let me give you free game too, because you know this is about free. This is always free game is going on. I am streaming on StreamYard, and for those of you who stream on StreamYard, and you do what I used to do when I was streaming on StreamYard and using the Firefox browser. I don't know if you knew it, you didn't tell me this. This is not right, but you know me, I'm a community type of guy. So anytime I learn something, to each one teach one, right? Anytime I learn something, I want to teach it. So if you are streaming with StreamYard and you play audio, you don't have to do what I was doing on Firefox by turning my microphone or trying to, use my computer's microphone for audio. You stream on StreamYard, use the Google Chrome browser, and the audio, there's a tab on there. You can actually play the actual audio that is coming from the actual video. So you don't necessarily have to use your computer to get that reverberation sound. You can use the actual audio from the computer. So now I just learned that. Unfortunately, it took me that long, to learn it, because nobody told me. So now I'm actually, anytime I play audio, when we did the live streams before, we had to, you guys were having issues with the audio. So if now I'm using Google Chrome, and man, I've been elated for this whole week. I've been using Google Chrome, and now I'm actually able to do my screen recordings. So if you do screen recordings and you use a StreamYard, you can actually use StreamYard to do your stream recording and get that pristine audio. I didn't know that before. I just learned it. I just wanted to make sure I give you that free game before we start talking Colorado football, because sometimes you just don't know. And if you don't know, you don't know. You feel me? So hopefully that helps somebody out there who came for football and they've been trying to do live stream and they didn't know how to get around that issue. All right. So hopefully if it helped you, give me a thumbs up or something, like the video, share it with a friend or something like that. Yo, Harry B, you just helped me today. But let's go ahead and get into this football stuff. All right. So here we go. The former 4-star recruit. All right. I'm sorry. We're doing television here. Not everybody comes at the same time. So this is the information we're sharing, guys. Former Florida A&M LSU offensive lineman Cordell Thomas joins Colorado roster. All right. In a late addition ahead of the 2024 season, former Florida A&M and offensive lineman Cordell Thomas has joined the Colorado roster. All right. This was reported by Buff Zone Brian Howell. You guys should know Brian Howell because I use his writing here on this channel. Brian Howell, salute to you. If you're watching, salute to you. Like, you ain't got better things to do than me watching TLP Sports Club. I get it. You're a writer and all that. But sometimes I put some respect on TLP Sports Club, all right, and the billionaire's mindset, okay? The former 4-star recruit entered the portal in April and announced his commitment to Central Missouri in July, but did not enroll. A 6'3", 310-pound guard played in 4 games for LSU during the 2022 season, including the Citrus Bowl win over Purdue. In 2021, Cordell Thomas played in a career-high 6 games with 2 starts. Guys, I'm reading so nicely, and it's live. I can never get through this if I'm recording a video. So y'all should give me can I get some thumbs up? My reading is getting better. The more I read, the better I get it. My public school education is coming in handy, guys. Praise God. Cordell Thomas played in a career-high 6 games with 2 starts. 2 starts came against LSU, Monrovia, that's where I'm born. I was born in Monrovia, Liberia. Monroe and Texas A&M. The former top 100 recruit has 1 year of eligibility remaining. Thomas was on the roster as the Tigers won a national championship during the 2019 season. Woo-wee. Okay, so let's keep going. This is good information. Adding Thomas gives Colorado another depth option on the offensive line. Colorado picked up 4 linemen in offensive lineman Ethan Boyd from Michigan State, Peyton Kirkland, Zachariah Owens, Wyatt Humble from Villanova, yada, yada, yada. Boyd and Humble are the most proven of the bunch. A 6'7", 325-pound tackle with 2 seasons of eligibility remaining. Boyd played in 12 games in 2023 with 313 snaps, allowing 2 sacks, 9 hurries, and 13 quarterback pressures. Humble is a grad transfer who played 402 snaps for Villanova in 2023 and allowed just 3 total pressures. So, guys, what are your thoughts on this new addition? And what does it mean? Anybody know Cordell Thomas? I'm about to say Cordell Stewart, man. You're gonna mess me up. Cordell Stewart is one of our former Buffs. So, do y'all know Cordell? I ain't got no tape on him or whatever, because I'm not the guy that does tape. All right, y'all been coming for me. I don't know. A few people been coming for me. Let me get this off my chest. All right, the guys over there at Buffed in Prime. I don't know how to do it like this, right? Like that. The guys over there at Buffed in Prime, I've publicly said, yo, congratulations. I really enjoy your content. Salute to you. You feel me? And yo, you are good for the community. A lot of people around here are not football fans and they don't really know the intricacies of football. And you guys are doing a great job. I literally said that on Twitter. The same thing I did with John the Liquidator. I welcome everybody. But it's always the fans that want to start problems. Last show, somebody came for me and was like, you're not good enough. Those other guys are way better than you. You're just making stuff up. You don't know anything. And I addressed it, and I'm like, yo, they're not Bible. I'm not Bible. They're not Bible. Nobody's Bible. All right? Everybody's got an opinion, and they're doing different things to try to get you information and enjoy the games. So when I say that, a couple of people came for me in the comments, well, why are you trying to dim people's likes and stuff like? I was like, yo, what are y'all talking about? I never brought them up. I don't know why always the friction. People always coming for me like, I don't talk about nobody else. I don't say anything. Like, bruh, y'all if you lost somebody, right? This is the thing that we do in the black community. Because I happen to be black. Can you tell? I'm dark. Hopefully I got darker during the summer. Because the darker for me, the better. All right. But anyways, forget about that. Well, I'm trying to tell you, in the black community, we cannot have two heroes. The black community cannot celebrate two heroes. White movies have like 5 heroes at one time. We only have one black hero in those ensembles. Because we cannot handle 2 black heroes. I have no idea why we do this in our community. You can like them and like me also. You know that, right? You can like John the Liquidator and like Harry B. Yeah, I said his name. Okay. I said his name. I know. Forgive me. But you can also love Buffed and Prime and like me also. We have different perspectives. That's all it is. But none of us are Bible. All right? One of us is going to be wrong. I hope it's not me, but one of us is going to be wrong. But that's how it goes, bro. But it's like, yo, you can celebrate multiple black people at the same time that are on the rise. I'm on the rise. They're on the rise. They came onto the scene and they catapulted their way to the top. And that's great, man. Why you can't be happy for the both of us? You got to come from me. Like, oh, you throwing salt on, and then you're going to go back over there and say, Harry B's talking about you. Oh, TLP over there talking about, bruh, come on, bruh. Like, it's not even that, bruh. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I ain't got no issues with anybody. Check my receipts. Y'all okay out there? We can celebrate multiple black heroes, man. I like those guys. Don't turn me against them. I would love to do a show with them. I never invited them, and they never invited me because I guess my football knowledge is not that great. But it's okay. I don't have to have the greatest football knowledge to have a conversation. I understand the game, all right? Enough of that, right? Okay. Are we good with that? Are y'all okay out there? Like, please don't come for me. I don't hate nobody. Well, I do hate some people. I'm not going to share with you, but I'm not going to throw salt on somebody's name on purpose. Like, stop playing with me, man. That's not what this is. Oh, man. Hate is a strong word, though. Dang. Don't forget, I'm also streaming on Billionaire's Mindset. Look, it's quiet over there. Let me tell you something. It is so quiet over there. I'm jealous of my own channel. Did y'all know that was possible to be jealous of yourself? I'm over there on Billionaire's Mindset, right? I'm at the Billionaire's Mindset, and I'm doing videos. Look, I'm celebrating 2 views. I get the 19 views. I'm clapping for myself. Man, I got close to 1,000 views, and I almost lost my mind. And then I come over here. I put out a video, 2,000, 3,000, and I start a live, and y'all coming over there. I start a live. 1 or 2 people click on it, and it disappeared. And I'm like, dang, bro, that's got to be hard on the person's mind and their psyche. Man, my spirit be down, boy. But I know it takes time to grow it, all right? If you build it, it will come. Oh, man. Thank you guys for loving me, man, because I'm telling you, what's for those of you who do love me. Not all of y'all love me. Some of y'all really hate me, like secretly. I get it. It's all good. But yeah, man, I'm jealous of myself. I have no idea why I'm jealous of myself. Well, I do know why I'm jealous of myself, because I ain't got no love over there on that other channel. Not yet, at least. Sheesh. Can y'all help me on that other channel, please? Because man, I'm struggling over there. Okay. Let's get started, man. Let's get this show on the road. All right. When is the live? No, I think the live is going on right now. I should be streaming live together. Oh, maybe you're asking when is the live on that show? No, I just pick random times and go live. Right now, everything is kind of like I'm still building it up, so I don't have times yet. TLP has time, so I might just kind of steal some of TLP's audience. Hey, but if you don't like politics and real life issues that I try to talk about on this channel, if you don't like that stuff, don't go over there, because that's where I'm having the hard conversations. I'm a billionaire and my currency is people. All right. So in order for me to serve that side of me, I have to do something where I can talk about real life issues as opposed to just football. This football stuff is a hobby. And the hobby is the one that went. Guys, it's something else. Top position battles to monitor ahead of Colorado's 2024 season opener. When you go come out with TLP merch. Bruh, come on, Mr. 7. You ain't been paying attention, bruh. I got merch for days. Every video that I make, the merch is on there. It's called BWB Bandwagon Buffs merch, and it also has the TLP logo on it. You can actually get bandwagonbuffs.com, right? You can go to bandwagonbuffs.com. Let me put that on there in the chat for those of you who don't know. It's www.bandwagonbuffs.com. You can get TLP merch there. Okay. All right, so guys, here we go. We're looking at the offensive line. If you guys can see this, these are the projected starters, and this is on Buffalo's Wired at usatoday.com. Thank you, Mr. 7. I appreciate you. All right, so these are the projected starters. Jordan Seaton, Justin Mayers, Hank Zelinkis, Tyler Brown, Khalil Benson. Does the congregation have any pushbacks on that? Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I check the email. I'm sorry, guys. Check the email here. Ooh, my guy wants to come on. Does the congregation have any pushbacks? All right. Does anybody have any objections on the projected starters? Jordan Seaton. He's going to be at tackle, I'm sure. Justin Mayers, Hank Zelinkis, Tyler Brown, Khalil Benson. Are there any y'all at work? Y'all at work. I gotta, All right, Tim Smith said that's a nice lineup. Tim, come on, let's talk. I just sent you the link, Tim. And hold on, let me go ahead and put up the email, because some people are new to the show. They don't know how to get on the show. Because y'all be like, Harry B, how do I get on the show? All right, so I'm gonna put the link up right up there. It's jointlplive@gmail.com. That's how you come on. All right, guys. If you're over there on the Billionaires Mindset and you're watching there, you want to come on the show, that's how you come on as well. Okay, jointlplive@gmail.com. I'll still get the email. All right. So Lodho said there are no starters right now. Okay, so hey Stacey, don't let those people mess with your mind, Stacey. Because how can there be no starters, right? When you have a first team, who is Shador practicing with? What are we talking about? There's no starters right now. Why don't mess with us, okay? We're not playing those media games. Yeah. There's no starters right now. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, there's no starters, but yet somebody knows. Somebody has already called their mom and told them, or their dad, or whoever they got, okay, in their family. All right. They are not playing with me. They're not playing with me either. Stop playing with me. You talking about there's no starters. Don't play no media games with TLP Sports Club members, okay? Stop playing. All right, so players to watch is going to be Tyler Johnson, Yakari Walker, and Wyatt Humble. So this is the depth right here that we're looking at. So, so Tim said that's a good lineup. Does anybody else feel like are there any objections? I don't think there's any objections here on the offensive line. And then now I don't know if first of all, wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's rewind this tape. Why does Cordell stay in the daggone portal so long? And now we're getting him. Y'all, do y'all feel some kind of way? I mean, he was in the portal for a minute. Like, what was the issue there? All right. Because I'm sure somebody made a video and was like, yo, we got another. Let me make sure I don't say anybody's name, okay? Let me make sure I don't say anybody's name. Because I'm sure somebody made a video and said we got another dog in the house. I'm sure somebody's made a video and said we got another dog in the house, all right? Yo, when you're joining at the end of summer, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was going to. Yeah, Stacy, that's what I read. We both read that, remember? But why I know that if you ask questions around here, the Buff fans are going to come and get you. So please, I come in peace, okay? I come in peace. Why did he not enroll, right? Liquor House Talk Network, 704. Good afternoon, everyone from Charlotte. Charlotte's in the building. North Carolina. Yes, sir. All right, listen. So can I ask y'all a question? Why did he not enroll? Does he have academic issues? Well, he's only going to be here for 1 year, so 1 year of eligibility, so that's not too bad, right? That ain't going to be too bad. So, but hopefully I can ask you a question without your, coming at me. Let's look at our running backs room, all right? Oh, my goodness. I'm in a laughing mood today. I'm always laughing, but today I feel some kind of way today. I feel like I need to go in a little bit more. It's been that kind of week. Running backs room. Projected starter is going to be Dallin Hayden. Players to watch, Charlie Alfadal, Isaiah Augustav, Micah Welch, Brandon Hood. Those are the players to watch. So, Stacey said, I'm coming for you. I know. Yo, you said last time I didn't get to address it because somebody was talking. You said you was going to start blocking me. Please, come on, Stacey. Anyway, I hope you're doing well today. Oh, man. So how many, by a raise of hands, how many of us agree in the chat? I don't have no people yet on the panel to disagree or agree yet. So by raise your hand in the chat, I'll just talk to y'all in the chat. By raise your hand in the chat, how many of y'all agree that Dallin Hayden is going to be the projected starter? I thought Charlie Alfadal was Coach Prim's guy because Coach Prime has been singing his praises. And he says he's RB1 until I say otherwise. So does the Buffalo's Wire, who wrote this thing? Is this Tony? This is my guy, Tony Casolo. Hey, Tony, you're going to have to come on the show one day and have a conversation with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got to invite my guy, Tony, on the show. Hey, Tony, just email me at jointlplive@gmail.com. I'm going to have to bring Tony on one day so we can just have a conversation because at least he's like one of the guys that actually likes my content. And I don't know if he likes it, but he's engaged into my content. So, but yeah, I got questions like what happened to Charlie Alfadal being RB1 until otherwise noticed? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if Dallin Hayden is the. I would say it's Charlie. Charlie is running very well, and Micah Welch is like, I don't know. I think it's between Mike and Welch. So, Tony, if you're out there, if you're watching me, let me do this. Let me change my view here. All right, so Tony, if you're watching me, I'm respectfully disagreeing with you on this one, right? I'm gonna say, because of what Coach Prime said, right? Charlie Alfredo is RB1 until further notice. I'm going with Coach Prime. All right, Tony. I know you're the writer guy, but I'm going with Coach Prime here until further notice. So that's how we're doing it. We can't disrespect Coach Prime's wishes. We want Coach Prime's wishes to come through. Charlie Alfredo is RB1 until further notice. That's what I'm going with. RBs will be situational. I agree, Stacey. I do agree on that. The running backs are going to be situational, and we may get packages. For those of you, for all of you spies that are out there that come on here to try to get, my vast knowledge about the Colorado Buffaloes, I've literally gotten emails from people and saying, you have a lot of knowledge, let's do business. But then the business they want to do is like, I'm like, well, how is that business? That's not business. At least that's not the kind of business I want to do. That's not the right business. You got to come correct if you you got to come correct if you want to do business with me, all right? I do have a lot of knowledge on the team because I study everything about the team. So listen, former Liberian president went to CU. I have that kind of knowledge. I'm that deep with it, okay? You understand what I'm saying? I know exactly why and how and when Ralphie, the girl bull, was chosen. Like, I'm that deep with it. If you want to know about this team, come to me, all right? That's how dope I am with it. So anyway, I'm tooting my own little horn right quick. My little horn. I'm in my little corner. I'm tooting. Wait, what you said? Tim said he said RB2. Hey, Tim, what are you doing? John Doe said, how many games you're winning? Oh, okay. Maybe you're new to TLP Sports Club. But TLP Sports Club, we are projected for 8-4. We're going 8-4, John Doe. What y'all get Prime for his birthday? I think it goes something like this. Happy birthday on Twitter or Instagram. Happy birthday. I think that's what you get him. So are there no objections on that? Anybody have objections on Dallin Hayden? Any objections? RB running backs would be irrelevant at CU until 2025. Dang, why do I agree with Mr. Seven so bad? I think Stacey, I think you feel the same way that like I do right now. Why do I want to agree with Mr. Seven so bad? Because really, I feel like as long as Shador is at CU, we're not running that ball, bro. Oh gosh. Yeah. And then KMS says, Travis says, running the ball is boring. Well, duh, because you're not a running back. You a daggone wide receiver. You want the ball all the time. Well, Seven and John Doe are trolls. They've been trolling for a long time. I know Seven and John Doe, but it doesn't mean like they troll most of the time, but it doesn't mean they don't make some good points. You know what I'm saying? It's like for my billionaires people, it's like Trump. He's not my guy, but he does make some good points sometimes, and he's funny too. Like he called John Stephanopoulos, I think he called him Slapadopoulos or something. That was funny. And they're calling Tim Waltz, they're calling him 10-pound Waltz. 10-pound Tim. That stuff is funny. So, you know what I'm saying? We're equal opportunity New Yorkers here, okay? You feel me? If somebody says something that's poignant, I can give them credit, even though half of the time they're trolling. It's all good here. Oh man, but yeah, man. Come on, Stacey. Stacey, you said it too. You had questions about Colorado running the ball as well. All right, so don't even try it, Stacey. Don't get all Colorado on us now. All right, let me and my let me and my trolls live in peace. Okay, let us live in peace. I need them just like as much as I need you. I need everybody, please. Hey, like my son keep reminding me his favorite part of the was it the Rugrats or the what's the other movie? Hey, people, we need your money. Not the Rugrats. It's Baby's Kids. Which is Rugrats, right? I think it's the Rugrats that say that. They're doing some type of event. They're like, "Yo, people, we need your money." So, Mr. Seven said, "I'm a troll, but watch everything I say come true. Watch everything I say come true. I remember names, Stacy. No, it's not the Boondocks. I think it's the Rugrats that say, "Hey, Pete, they went to the bank. They had to do a fundraiser or something like that. Nobody was showing up. They were doing something weird, and it was like, "Hey, people, we need your money." And my 9-year-old cannot let that go. That's like his favorite part. That's one of my favorite parts too. I think he got that from me. So I mean, listen, trolls are people too. Okay, troll lives matter. Troll lives matter. Anyways, TLM, troll lives matter. All right, so let's go with the tight end. So there's no objection. If there's no objections with the running backs, projected starter Dallin Hayden. I believe that's the Ohio State guy. Now you're saying the homegrown guy, the OB, the original buff, right? You're saying the OB is not going to be the guy, and then Stacy's saying that there's going to be situational. So, excuse me. So we might get some packages where, if depending on how Pat Shermer is reading the defense, he might go with certain running backs based on the situation. I think that's what Stacy is trying to articulate there. All right. So, okay, now the next one is going to be our tight ends. We talked about this already. Sam Hart. I mean, that one is like, it's a shoe-in. Sam Hart, then you got Savell Smalls, Brady Kopetz, Charlie Williams. Then is Charlie Williams the last one that just added? I think, excuse me, guys. I think Charlie Williams is the last one that just added, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all correct me in the chat if I'm, right. Yeah, I think Charlie Williams just added to the herd. All right, so we got Savell Smalls here. So we're going to say Sam Hart is our starter there. Defensive line. Our defensive line, the projected starters are going to be Chidozie Nwangwo, Shane Cooks, BJ Green, and then Dayon Hayes. Any objections there? I'll wait. I need to know what y'all objections are. Give me one. Any objections on Chidozie Nwangwo, my Nigerian nightmare, Shane Cooks, BJ Green II, and Dayon Hayes? Any objections on that? Chat full of trolls got another one. Lord, jeez. Who else is there? Who else is a troll? We got another troll. We got John Doe and Mr. Seven, but who else is a troll? Point him out. Bring him out. Troll lives matter. Okay. I'm going to have to make a TLM. Oh, Dupree is a troll. Oh, Dupree Hondo. Don't matter. They're not going to get a lot of touches. Hey, Buff fans are very sensitive people. Okay, we're sensitive around here, so y'all be careful. Y'all be careful how y'all troll. I know troll lives matter. All right, I'm an equal opportunity kind of guy, but you know what I'm saying. Troll lives do matter, so just keep that in mind. Oh, I put that on the screen. Okay, that's what's up. All right, guys, please don't forget, if you just a little reminder again, guys, if you are watching from a computer and you get 2 tabs, if you can pull up the Billionaires Mindset YouTube channel and just watch it on that channel. Just let it stream. Please do me a favor and do that, please. If you're watching from a computer, pull up youtube.com at billionaire HEIRS. That's the heirs, right? Not like air, like the way you spell it, right? Billionaire's Mindset is the pinned comment, right? Please pull that up on a different tab so you can help me get hours on that channel as well. All right. So yeah, I mean, Dupree Hundo, I don't know. If we disagree, we disagree. This is let me define that. Let me define that for some people. There's one thing to disagree, and there's another thing to constantly say they suck. They're not gonna do this. They ain't gonna win a game. Like if you just saying like they ain't gonna win one game, I think it was John Doe that was like, Stacy a snitch. Yo, I think it was like John Doe. I forget who it was that was like, they're not going to win one game. Yeah, well, I mean, that's troll information. But if you just say, no, I don't agree they're going to do X, Y, and Z, then yeah. I mean, just keep in mind, 21 days the season is here. So, no, I'm not saying you said they suck. I'm not saying that, Hondo. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to define trolling. Like, if you just say they suck, then yeah, I mean, without providing any kind of context, then yeah, then it's like, then it's like, yeah, that you're trolling. But there are people who would disagree with us and say, well, they're only going to win 4 games. If you're saying they're going to win 4 games and you provide context, then I get it. But if you come in the chat and you just like, hey, yo, they ain't going to do nothing. Shador's not like that. He's not even top 10 when everybody's projecting him to be top 5 or the actual best quarterback in the nation. Like when everybody's saying that and you're the only person saying no, he's not like that, and you're not providing any kind of context, then yeah, So if they're going 0-12, then yeah, I mean that kind of stuff is trolling stuff because I mean, come on, like the team last year was worse, right? And they won at least 4 games in one of the best, if not the best, conferences in the Pac-12 last year, and the Pac-12 had the number 1 quarterback go in the draft overall. So if they're able to win 4 games out of that conference, even though you may argue and say, well, the teams that they beat were not any teams. Yeah, but still, we did win 4 games. If they're able to do that, then I would say you saying they're gonna go 0-12 is trolling. You're straight trolling. Because we literally play some of the same teams that we beat last year. Nebraska, CSU. And then you look at Cincinnati, Baylor. We got 4 games that we can just name off the tops and we just say, if you think we just gonna NDSU, like, bruh, if you think we just gonna lose those games just off of some weirdness, if you think NDSU, Nebraska, Colorado State, Baylor, right, Cincinnati, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 games. 5 games that are give-me games that we're supposed to just win. Like off rip. Stop playing with me. These games we can win if we had one arm. All right. So let's just get that out the way, right? We can win these games if we just play regular football. We need one more to be bowl contenders. One more game. If we beat NDSU, Nebraska, Colorado State, Baylor, Cincinnati, if we beat those games, we need one more. So give us one more. Where is it at? Can you find us one more game? It could be anyone. Who we could possibly beat Arizona because Arizona does not have their coach anymore. Jet Fish left, right? So Arizona is up for grabs. I would say they were really good last year, but they lost on some key pieces, right? Like I can find you 6 games that we can win, and we don't have to be the best. I'm telling you, I can find 6 games. So yeah, that's 6 games that we can win. I'll give you NDSU, Nebraska, Colorado State, Baylor, Cincinnati, and Arizona. Let me make sure my math is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 games. We go bowling. That's if we just show up. All right, that is the price of admission. We show up, we win, or we could win. All right, let me just make sure I'm being very careful here. I don't want to upset my regular folk. All right, I don't want to upset my butters, but I don't want to upset my my people that think logically. All right, so it's not those are not gimme games. Those are winnable games. Let's just be straight up front. Like college football, best quarterback, Shador Sanders, best college football player, Travis Hunter, 5-star Jordan Seaton. Then you add BJ Green, you add Sam Hart as at the tight end. We got a couple of tight. I mean, I can give you information I can tell you that tells you we can pull this off. I'm talking about those six games that I just told you about. Let me get in frame here. Those 6 games that I just told you about, those pieces that we got are enough to win those games. All right. So, yeah, I mean, I think Hondo is right. Coin flips. But I believe the coin flips in our way. Now, this is Mr. Seven. This is where I have to disagree with you on that. I don't think the running game can hurt CU this year. It can only help CU. We don't have anywhere else to go but up. Just keep that in mind. We have nowhere to go but up. Let me make sure nobody's trying to get on the screen here. Okay. We ain't got nowhere else to go but up for our running game. So think about that. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, we didn't have a running game last year because our line was not there. At least that was the excuse that they gave us, right? Even though I don't believe that excuse, but, you know, I've come to grip with it. I accepted whatever the heat, okay? I've accepted whatever y'all putting out there. I'm picking up whatever y'all putting out there and say, okay, I respectfully disagree, but I agree with y'all. I disagree to agree with y'all. Whatever. What's the term? What do y'all say? We agree to disagree on that, right? But now we have a better O-line. They have no excuse. And I would say it's one of the biggest things that's on the menu this year. Because if you don't run and you lose, then the media is not going to be as nice, you know, with the whole idea of the run game, because you didn't run last year and you said that it was because you didn't have an O-line. And now you told us that you went out and you got better O-linemen, and if you don't run again, then now the dogs are coming out. They're going to be like, the first question, if you don't run in the NDSU game and you lose, they're going to ask you, you didn't run the ball, why not? So you can't make the excuse and say, well, did you see the O-line? Did you see the O-line? You can't do that. You can't do that no more. There are no excuse for not running the ball this year, because we know that the O-line is better. So at least we should try to run the ball to give ourselves a chance to mix things up. If we're one-dimensional again and just letting Shador throw the ball, and then people start to figure us out after game number 2 and then start sacking us, all hell's going to break loose. I'm just going to put it that way. All hell is going to break loose, and that's just how it's going to be. Like, there's no excuse to not run the ball this year. So the basement says only games. Let me start putting some of this stuff up on the screen. Only games CU might lose is against Utah and KSU. I don't totally agree with that, but because I'm gonna tell you Oklahoma State is a problem, bro. Oh man. Let me tell you something about OSU. OSU, the other OSU, as I've been reminded to make sure I say, OSU, hey, Lord. Yeah, so OSU had a great season last year, and from that great season that they had, they're returning everyone. I think they win, was it 9 and something or 10-2 or something like that? And they're returning almost everyone on their offensive line. They're returning everyone. Everyone bought in. And they said, All right, guys. They had a group meeting, right? They huddled up. You know how they huddle in football? They huddled up and they said, psst, psst, I see dead people in the Big 12. They said, shh, I see dead people in the Big 12. Let's go get them. Let's come back. They return everyone. So if you think OSU is going to be a gimme, Colorado's going to go into OSU and just like, yeah, I don't agree totally, all right? OSU is going to be a game. But I'm telling you, there are six games that can be a potential Stanford for Colorado. Because, and the reason why I say that is because Colorado is stacked in the wide receivers room, got the best quarterback, got one of the best wide receivers or best cornerbacks, got the best corner in the game. Colorado is nice like that. I can't hold you on that. Colorado is like that. When it comes to certain positions, the only question Colorado has, which is one of the best questions or biggest questions, is because Colorado just doesn't have the best O-line. Colorado does not have the best O-line. But on that defense, let's just put it this way. Colorado is going to be giving the offense the ball back. What they do with it is yet to be seen. Now, they can obviously throw the ball, and we can catch it. But once the other teams catch up, then what else? You feel me? All right, my guy Tim is ready to join the conversation. Tim, man, what's up with you? Thank you for joining. I appreciate you coming through. How you doing, my guy? Hello? You can hear me, Tim?
Hey, I'm doing well, man. How about yourself? Can you hear me?
Oh, I'm good. I thought something was wrong with my audio.
Oh, my bad, man.
It's all good. All is well, man. So how you doing today, man?
Hey, I can't complain, man. Just ready to get off work, but that's a part of it.
Oh, that's cool. Well, you know, you're getting that money for the family. You know how that is.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But okay, so this is the current thing that I'm talking about. I want you to chime in and let me know if I'm off. Like, let's just go straight to this thing. We've done this so many times on this channel, Tim, and I'm sorry to cover your face real quick, but with aside from the stronger arguments that we have, right? Aside from all those other strong arguments, let me take this thing off of me. Come on. I'm not playing no audio right now, so I don't need it right quick. All right. So aside from all of the arguments that we've been having and that we're going to have, if Colorado just shows up to these 6 games, NDSU, Nebraska, Colorado State, Baylor, Cincinnati, and then I'm going to put Arizona as a possible because they lost a lot of pieces, and I feel like that was the closest. That was one of the best teams that we could have beaten last year, and then they lost some key pieces. If Colorado was just to show up to those games, I'm saying we go bowling like we go bowling. What are your thoughts on that? Am I off to say that?
No, I agree with you 100%. Uh, Someone in the chat had said it'll be a coin toss. I
Yeah.
agree with that point of view as
Right.
well. Because we already know that K-State going into Arizona is not going to be an easy task uh, with Fafita, but you know they don't have the same head coach from last season, so that's going to play a factor in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Utah so far down the schedule. To me, Utah they got nutritional issues because they always got a lot of players hurt when it seemed like when we played them like last season.
But on their Mormon, they're not allowed to eat
So
meat.
and then some of those teams that has to come to Colorado with the fan base there at Colorado, I mean, that gives you a little bit of an edge, regardless of the team.
uh,
Uh, so, I mean, to me, I feel like the strongest team in the Big 12, in my opinion, is K State. Uh, I heard you mention earlier about Oklahoma State that they're returning everybody. They are
Mm-hmm.
returning uh, a healthy part of their roster,
Mm-hmm.
but Colorado also got one of their better defenders
Hey,
at
hey,
DB.
elaborate. Jen J wants to know. Said that was really odd about their nutrition. Elaborate on that because we talked about that here before. So elaborate on that so you can clarify what you meant about that.
Well, what I'm talking about, okay, last season, this is our second year. Well, with Coach Brown playing Utah, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I only can go off of last season, because I don't even follow Utah like that. Uh, but what I'm saying is, last season they was down to their what third or fourth string
Mm-hmm.
playing because majority of they roster was hurt, and it was, I understand it's at the end of the season when it's a lot of teams that has a lot of players hurt,
Right.
but that many players, like, come on, man. It's something
Well,
going
okay.
on
So
over
no,
there
no.
in
This is what I
Utah.
mean. Let's talk about nutrition and why that matters so much, because when guys cannot make it through a season, there's a reason why they don't make it through the season, right? It has to do with conditioning. It has to do with what's in
Yes.
their body. Their body, like
Hmm.
like if we take LeBron James for example, and the way that he does his body, like you need nutrition.
Hmm.
Jordan Seaton just said that he's on a diet right now. He's
Hmm.
on a fish diet, right?
Hmm.
And the chef is making all different types of fish combos, and they got him on the strictly. They're trying to slim him down or lean him out, right? Because he came out of high school, out of IMG, the IMG
Hmm.
Academy, and he's got a lot of baby fat, right?
Right.
He's
And
got
they
a lot
trying
of
to break him down, and they
yeah.
trying to build him up at the same time.
Exactly.
Protein.
Right, right. So, Gen J, that's what nutrition plays a big part. And then the biggest schools, we talked about this one of the on one of the episodes, how in the SEC they have specific, they have their own doctors that create specific drinks and specific things for their nutrition, and that's why some of them are much bigger, right? Some people missed that episode, but that was a pretty informative episode. And so yeah, nutrition plays a big part. But go ahead with your thought. I'm sorry, I needed to say that. You know.
No, I mean that's pretty much what I was going to hit on. Kind of like Jordan Seaton. They breaking them down, but they building muscle in the process of shedding that body fat to
Mm-hmm.
make him a lot faster, to make him a lot stronger, uh, so he could be ready for day one, or he could be ready uh, body wise by at least middle season, middle of the season. But that plays a huge part to uh, whether he make it to game 6 or make it to game 12 to the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So nutrition plays a tremendous part on the athlete's body to make sure that he makes it through the entire season with no injuries. And it also come down to what the players do in their spare time. You know what I mean? Are they eating right? Are they
Yeah,
doing
that's important
proper
too.
workouts? Because those breaks that you have, trust me, man, you go back home, especially here in the South. You know what I mean? You get to eating grandma's soul food. It's a
That's
wrap.
it is a wrap.
It's a wrap. You've been then throw on so much weight within that week time frame, and when you get back, it's like you're like, dang, all this heavy food just lingering on me. Uh,
But you we see that whenever they have a little break and they come back, there's always a little lag that goes on because they take, you know what I'm saying, they're eating foods that are probably not the same type of nutrition, that don't have the same nutritional values when they go home. So when you're
I
at the
agree.
yeah, when you're at the school, they're giving y'all specific things that you need to eat to make sure that you have everything that you need that's actually going to support your body. But I don't know if they send letters at home when the kids go home, and they'd be like, "Hey, mama, you can't cook anything. You got to give them special. You got to give them potatoes and steak and stuff like that." So I don't think they're sending those type of letters at home. But the young men are supposed to be on their own. They're supposed to understand. So let's pivot. Let's pivot to okay, you just came up, but do you have any let me go back a little bit. Do you have any pushback on the running backs? We talked about the running backs, but what do you think about the fact that Coach Prime wants? Did you say Charlie Offerdor was supposed to be
Yeah, Charlie
RB2?
Offerdahl. Yeah, Charlie Offerdahl. When Coach Prime brought him in the circle in one of the well-off media videos, he explained the work
I thought he
that
said
Charlie.
RB1.
Nah, he said RB2. Dylan
He did?
hadn't left yet. No. Yes, he said RB2. He said Charlie would be running back two until I say otherwise. That's before Dylan left. And I haven't seen anything where he said, okay, Charlie is going to be our number one running back. But I like what Stacy said as well, as they're going to pretty much use as many running backs as they possibly can until somebody just show that what I mean, they can run on any team to make them or solidify their number one position. But that's up to the player anyway. But I feel like he's going to utilize all those running backs. And I forgot, somebody in the chat made a statement.
Yeah, your audio's
Want
messing
to?
up. So okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Someone in the chat made a statement about I want to say, I can't remember exactly how they worded it, but I feel like Charlie is a good running back. He pay attention to detail. He works hard. Um, but I just do not see it. Um, I don't see him being that number one. But it
Is it because he's
also,
white?
no, it's because
You're being
he
racist,
have.
Trim.
Nah, come on, bro. It's, I mean, I'm watching him in practice, and I'm seeing what he's doing in practice. But we already know, the ones normally go up against twos. They're not one on one. So,
Yeah.
um, or ones against threes or something like that. They're not one on ones.
Yo, KMS
11 on
said that he
11.
was proclaimed RB1 though. I'm telling you, I think it was
When?
RB1, bro.
When did he say that though? I'm trying to that because in that well-off media,
Hey, hold
I,
on,
I
hold
can
on, real quick. Hey, Stacy, don't let the trolls get you out of here. Like, come on, the trolls are just listen, man. Unless the trolls, nobody come at anybody personally. Stick it to the game. And if the trolls say something against the team, don't take what they're saying against the team personal, because whatever everybody is saying is gonna all of that. The team will prove it real soon. So if they say the team is trash, let the team be trash. To them, it's just saying the team is trash. That is not personal. Let them say the
Travis
team. Go ahead.
Travis even said it. Travis even said, hey, when him and Silman Craig was talking to the team
Mhm.
a few days ago, Travis said, "Hey man, they got us labeled as the sorriest team in the Big 12.
Right.
We got to go out as an athlete. We have to go out and produce, and we got to prove them wrong because
Exactly.
hey,
Exactly.
last year you only really got 4 wins, so you don't have room to talk." But that's what we go all the way back to a lot of your other videos with Phil and me and DC was talking about. You can't be sensitive
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
college
Don't take it
football. Like,
sensitive. People are gonna say
yeah,
whatever they're gonna say about the team, but at this point, we should be, what I'm saying, we should be strong enough to be like, you know what, say what you're gonna say, but you'll see. You feel me? Like you'll see, like because
yeah.
the way because I responded to Tony this morning when he tweeted something where I think ESPN's got us number 14. ESPN has us on number 14 in the Big 12, and I said, in the beginning, I would go off, right? I'll be like in the chat and I said I was actually happy. I'm literally happy the fact that they got us at number 14 because I know better what they don't know. And I know before the season is over, Colorado's going to be ranked. And then what they're going to say. So when the season is 21 days away and anybody says anything, Let them say it. Look, we didn't even take the bait on that clown, whatever his name was from Athlon Sports. We didn't take the bait, and he's salty right now. The dude, he tried to throw one of those athletic situations and go interview people, and we didn't even take the bait. And he's hot. And I think Dan Lebatard tried to like give him a platform, and Dan is like, "Did you check anything?" And he was like, "Do you know why nobody's picking this up?" And he's like, "I don't know, but this should." And I'm like, "Yeah, because we're not falling for it this time, man.
Mm-mm.
We ain't falling for it." So yeah, man, let the trolls listen. Say we're gonna go 0-12. That's fine. Say we're gonna go 0-12, but I'm not gonna stop telling you how we can get to six wins easily if we just
Right.
show up. I ain't gonna stop telling you that. So yeah, man, nobody take this stuff personal, man. The only thing that I require in the chat is don't come at anybody personally. Don't talk about anybody's personal issues. Don't say nothing personal. All right. Don't cuss nobody out. Be respectful of people. You feel me? And just as long as you don't say no cuss words, I'm all good. Talk about the team. If you keep it on football and you say how bad Colorado is, I'm all game for that. Just say how bad we are. Say that we're going to be 0-12 because, I mean, we've been hearing it for so long. We are immune to that stuff now. It's like, why even respond to it, negatively?
Hey, I
So,
just tell people, hey man, keep your eyes tuned in.
right. Like, just
Keep
keep
your
watching.
eyes
Like,
tuned in.
bruh, Colorado is like, okay, let's talk about this real quick. Like, I don't know what it is about Colorado. Maybe it's because everybody watches us, but how are we going viral on almost everything we do? Now we got darts only going viral, and it's out of here. Like, it's gone, bruh. I mean, the darts only thing, if you just go to Twitter and just type in darts only, you will see how many people have picked up darts only. Like, I think the Golf Channel or the PGA Tour has picked up darts only, and they're putting like shots in there where like the guy hits the golf ball and they almost land, he almost makes an ego, and they're like darts only. So I'm like, does anybody have this branded? I'm sure Coach Prime has already filed he's already filed some type of patent thing, or the school maybe should patent that. what do
Should.
you what are your thoughts on Colorado just being like the hottest thing spinning? Like, well, let me get your thoughts before we move on that. Oh man, Tim.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you asking me my thoughts or the chat's
yeah,
thoughts?
yeah.
Because
Let
I
me
was
get
gonna
your thoughts.
tap
Let me get
into
your
that.
thoughts. Let me get your thoughts on that. Like, why do you think Colorado is just like? I don't know. Is it because when you're hot, or is what do you think is that?
Man, I mean, people. Let me see. I feel like society is. I can't speak for everybody, but majority the of the percentage of individuals in America are
Mm,
celebrity driven.
yeah.
So they want to be around celebrities. They want to be in the vicinity of celebrities.
Mm,
Uh, they're starstruck, and now that college players, young men and women, are getting paid, and they becoming stars in college. But to have a Deion Sanders that's a global figure, to have a Warren Sapp, um, Pat Shermer, you got all these NFL stars. You got um, everybody at NFL scouts at their practices.
mm-hmm.
People, having countdown to to the opening of the press conferences and all that stuff. People can't wait to hear what they got to say, especially to the trolls. They want to hear. They got their calendar and watch and everything set for
Yep.
it. So I mean, they're just a hot commodity, man.
Yeah.
Um, and you got a son of two sons, three sons, four sons, excuse me, of a that's a head coach of a D1 Power Five school, man. Like all eyes are on them, and they are projected to go to the NFL. And these young kids want to be like them. They're gonna go out and buy all their merch
Yeah,
and everything. So you got one of the hottest players in college football, and Travis Hunter. He was hot before he even signed his letter of intent to
I
Jackson
know.
State. So you know
No,
what I mean. So I mean, everybody, the world was talking about Travis Hunter, man. So and you have that on your team. I mean, it makes everybody else around them um, popular. So
wait till like Colorado wins this year, man. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, wait till Colorado starts to put up some W's and win in Coach Prime fashion. Now, I ain't gonna say Coach Prime fashion, but Coach Prime gonna win Coach Prime fashion this year. But I'm just saying, imagine if that translates and Coach Prime starts to win like Jackson State.
I
oh,
mean, it's gonna open up the floodgates.
oh, it's gonna be a problem. oh, it's gonna be a problem for college football. I'm telling you. All right, so let me get your opinion on the defensive line. We got projected starters Chidozie, Cokes, BJ Green, and then Dayon Hayes. Any objection on that?
No, I like that, man, because you know we talk about iron sharpen iron, and I
Mm-hmm.
feel like the young men are doing a great job at doing that in practice, day in and day out. So um, yet to see how it's going to translate in the game, but um, I just like that setup up front, man, because
Mm-hmm.
if we able to just think about this. If you able to rush four or even three, but I'm just gonna say four. If you're able to rush four and put a lot of pressure on the quarterback
Mm-hmm.
with that front four, and where they're gonna be having Travis Hunter playing inside in the slot, have him outside. That's that is a nightmare for teams, man. And then you got solid linebackers that are smart, fast. And Wester's fast, bro. He come down here flying. He understand his assignments. You got
Mm-hmm.
the guy from that came over from Michigan, University of Michigan.
Yeah.
Um, Smart, tough, fast, and he's disciplined.
Right.
So you got Trevor Woods, smart. He may not be the fastest, but
He's smart and he's tough.
he's smart and
He's
he's
very
tough
smart
because
and he's
it's
tough.
showing, and that's showing in practice because he got the most interceptions in practice right now going on. So,
But you know, white guys are
uh,
usually smart.
hey, they are, they really are.
I keep stoking that
You know what I
racial
mean?
that racial line.
Yeah, I know you did. I just went along with it.
yeah, you just naturally gonna just go along with it, right? No,
Yeah, I'm just gonna go naturally going. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, what?
well, you right.
Yeah,
you're like,
like what?
yeah, yeah. White guys are smart. Like black guys,
Yeah, yeah.
they're
Let me
just
pull out my
athletic.
history book real quick. Yeah, let
Black.
me pull out my
Hey,
history book real
hey,
quick,
Tim,
bro.
let's go viral. Black guys are just athletic. White guys are naturally smart.
Oh my god, bro.
oh
You
man,
finna start a war
I know. Let's go
on
viral, right?
social
Like
media.
all you gotta do is just stoke the racial lines a little bit and go viral. oh man, I'm having a little bit of
I
fun.
have no comment.
I know, right? This is
Yeah,
all these comments are not there,
but
are not Tim's. But these are the players to watch.
right.
You got Quincy Wiggins, you got Samuel Okalola, you got Keaton Wade, Taj McCoy, Rayon Bureau, Amari McNeil, and Aquin Barnes. Those are the players that's going to be on our depth. Man, that's pretty good depth,
Man, you
bruh.
better watch out for Wiggins, man. I'm
Yo,
telling you,
that's depth,
watch
bruh.
out for Wiggins. That's some nice depth, bro. Because now
People
you're
always
able
talk
to
about
give
we don't have
players
depth, but
rest.
that's depth, bruh.
That's depth, and then you can just think everybody on the same page. Everybody giving 110+% every down, every snap, and you able to rotate those guys, knowing, trusting that they gonna, they know their assignments. nobody's missing a beat, and you able to rotate them in and out. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, man! Like that's a lot of pressure on a O line.
That is true, man.
That's a
Look,
lot of pressure on the O line and the quarterback.
now we ain't saying. Let's just to be fair and to in the spirit of TLP Sports and how we try to make sure everything's fair here, so we're not just wigging out on our guys, right? We ain't seen these guys play together. And I know somebody put it in the chat earlier that these guys don't have no chemistry. They didn't play together yet. We don't know that we don't know whether they're going to be bad together or they're going to be good together. That's the thing that most people do. Some people just they lean on the bad, but they don't always say there's no it could be good too. So it's like we got to be fair. If you're having a conversation and you don't know something, we can always say, hey, for us, because we're fans, these guys are going to be good because we know their stats from last year. But just like you're saying, these guys they don't know each other and there's no chemistry. You can also say the flip side of the coin. It could be they could possibly get along because then we talk about it in one of these episodes that it don't take black guys that long to get along. You go into the daggone cafeteria and you know if you like somebody or not. It don't take that long. All right. The stuff that we're talking about is more nuanced than the stuff that really affects college football. If these guys are professional and Coach Prime is talking
Hey,
about
can I?
professional, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna throw this in there real quick for those
Yeah.
who, or I mean, for people that make that statement. Like, um, these guys have college experience. Number one,
Mm-hmm.
right? They some of them are starters from their respective schools, from their previous schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
All right. So Tim, your audio went, but KMS says we haven't seen Shador get hit since his back was broke. Was it? Since his back? That just sounds so weird. Was Shador's back broke, or did he have a lacerated something? No, was that something? What was the injury on Shador? Yo, it's weird when you put it that way. It says back was broke. Hey Tim, you might have to log off and come back in because I can't hear you right now. Something happened to your audio. But so yeah, I mean, I think that either Shador's either healthy or he's not. So game number 1 and game number 2 are going to be the surefire for us to understand Shador's health. So if he comes back, if Shador comes back, once he gets hit, uh, you know, I don't know that sacks are inevitable in college football, I believe. So I think there was a quarterback that maybe got sacked maybe once or twice. That was it. But anyways, if he gets sacked or hit hard and he gets up and he's good, then we'll know for sure. But Coach Prime is definitely protecting him in practices. Now I don't know what they do when it comes to making sure that like he'll be good. Like as far as being hit, I don't know if they have some type of simulation hate simulation hit. So is he getting? Is somebody using a pad to hit him to make sure like his body movements are going to be good? I don't know if how they're training him or getting him prepared for the season to get. Or it was a fracture. So some y'all let me know. Yeah, Stacy used to be a trainer, so I can lean on you on this one. If a quarterback was injured and they're trying to protect him in practices, what do you got? What do y'all use to make sure you can simulate force that's going to come on him to make sure he's okay? Because you can protect the quarterback all you want, but then when he's actually in a game situation, he gets hit. You don't know how his body's going to react. So, Stacey, if you can help me out, being that you train people, train athletes before, what do they do to get guys ready? And while Stacy's probably going to be typing, I just want to put this up, and I just want to remind you guys that I'm streaming on 2 channels. So I want to say that I'm streaming on 2 channels. I just put up it's my Billionaires Mindset. If you are, I'm just going to ask you for a favor once again. If you are watching on a device maybe an iPad or a computer or something, and you have 2 tabs that you can pull up, if you can please do me a favor and put up a second tab and just pull up Billionaires Mindset for me. I'm trying to get the hours up on that channel. I already have the subscribers. I'm trying to fulfill the hours on that channel. So if you can pull that up while you're watching the stream on TLP Sports Club, I would very much appreciate that. All right. If it's not your thing, you don't have to subscribe. I'm just trying to get the hours. All right. I got the subscriptions already. I'm going to work on the subscriptions more, obviously, but so I'm not begging you to subscribe. I'm just asking you if you have the ability to do 2 tabs, right? 2 tabs, pull up a second tab and just pull up the stream on the Billionaires Mindset. I'm streaming on that channel as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, Tim, welcome back, man. Something happened to your audio. You kind of went out there.
Yeah, man. I don't know what happened, but what I was saying, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what I was saying was you got players that are coming from different schools. Some of them were starters at the previous school, and I feel like the knowledge, the experience of coaches that that CU has, I feel like they know enough to see who's ready, who has this type of skill to put together a dream team or an Olympic team on a college level. Because players in the NBA that's playing in the Olympics, they're on course to win. They don't play the game. Teams.
The
So,
audio is going again.
okay. Can you hear me?
A little bit. Go ahead.
Man.
All right, so now you're all gone. So let me just talk while you're gone, and you once you figured out, just hit back, come on back on. But yeah, I think what Tim is trying to say is that the experience that you get from your other team, like if you were on a good team last year and we get you coming in, your mind is going to be on playing football. So I don't know that, I think in the new age of college football, we're at the point where, so Tim, just let me know when you're back, because right now I can't hear you. But so yeah, in this new age of college football, you got guys that are ready made for the NFL, and they're going to be moving around, especially for the NIL situation that's going on. You're going to get guys that's going to be moving around, and when they move around, they're not going to go play games. Some of these guys are not playing games. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. Chemistry and I would say synergy, they help to go to carry you deep into the season, because there are going to be games where the game is so tight, the game is so, everything's on the line, and it's going to take everybody being in sync for you to pull that out of the game, because like the Big 12 that's just the makeup of the Big 12. At the end of the day, the Big 12 is so, I guess, it's so wide open that most of these teams is gonna, like, you'll find that North Dakota State, there's gonna be a point in the North Dakota State game where you're gonna realize this whole chemistry thing that we've been talking about. There is no quit in those guys. When you play for your brother, right? When you play for the guy that's lined up next to you, your mind frame is going to be trying to make sure that you're doing everything that you can do to make sure that you don't mess up, because your brother is dependent upon you. You feel me? So if you know that your brother is dependent upon you, and you and that guy have been in the trenches, I saw a video online. Somebody was actually going over the North Dakota State team, and they were trying to evaluate the team, and their quarterback, or somebody, I think it was their quarterback, he made a statement that just kind of like it stuck with me. And he said that we will literally die for each other. When he said that, I was like, oh, let me go back and make another video, because these guys are not playing. So it's not because he said we're gonna die for each other, but that, it's not, I'm not afraid, because our guys, they can play. Whether you want to die for each other or not, Colorado's still gonna smack you, and you go ahead and die. Like, that's on you, right? Like, So that don't scare me, but it's to let you know that these guys are not going to come in here and just lay down and not do anything. Colorado is a good team, but when you get a bunch of guys that are willing to play for each other, that means that the guys that's lined up next to him, he has his best interest at heart. So if something happens to him, it happens to the next guy. So when those people are locked in like that, they play good football. That's just what it boils down to. They play really good football when all of them are like, they're playing for each other. So that's what you got to keep in mind. Like when guys are, I think that's what a lot of y'all are saying, or some of y'all are saying, where you're like, well, synergy matters, and not really. Those guys don't really know each other. But Colorado's going to be fine as far as that's concerned. Plugging in 9. KMS says plugging in 9 and 10 guys is cool. It's cool. This should know their assignments, but 40 is questionable. It's not 40, right? Let's share the screen one more time. It's not 40, because I think when you say 40, it's not the way that this works, right? It's not 40. Let's go back to this so I can show you what I mean by that. So let me share this screen with you so I can show you. All right, so let's break it down like this. So now each position room, each position has to deal with each room. You got to take it room by room, because I don't think football is not like, oh, we're like soccer, where we're playing all of our guys, like we're playing 11 guys, like we're playing all of our guys on, it's either on an offense, the offense gets on, and then the offense gets off. Soccer, the offense and the defense is on at the same time, right? And the same thing goes for basketball. The offense and the defense is on at the same time. So in football, it's not that. Football is the offense has its chance, and then the defense has its chance. So when you say 40 guys, it's not 40 guys that have to get along, because the running backs room is one room. You got the defensive line, which is a whole nother room. Then you got the offensive line. That's a whole nother room. So these guys don't necessarily have to get along with 40 people. You got to get along with your room. And I think that's where the conversation kind of gets a little murky, and people don't really take it, people don't consider that. But you're not getting along with 40 guys. It's not 40 guys don't have to get to know each other. It'll be nice. It'll be nice that the defense can get to know the offense. That's cool. But we have nothing to do with each other. Nothing whatsoever. Right? We're going to cheer you on. We've all been in the trenches together. The trenches in the sense that we're all taking all of the shots, but the defense does its job, gets off the field, the offense comes on and does their job. So how many other guys that we get when Cheto's in the game? Shane Cooks, BJ Green, Deion Hayes. Those are starters. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 guys on that front line. Those 5 guys have to get to know each other. And then the depth: Quincy Wiggins, Samuel Okalola, Keaton Ways, Taj McCoy, Rayon Bureau, Amari McNeil, and Aquin Barnes. They have to get to know Cheto, Shane Cooks, BJ. Those guys have to know each other, right? So when we just lump it up and be like, oh, to change the whole team, there's not going to be no synergy, everybody's all over the place. No, that's not how it goes. The starters, if they're constantly playing together, the starters are probably going to have a different relationship, and the depth are probably going to have some type of different relationship. Now, they all shoot, the more time they spend together, they're going to be able to gel better. And then because when somebody comes out, the next guy up should feel just the same, replacing a guy that's on that line, and there shouldn't be no riff, or there shouldn't be no breaks, no time off, and we should be good. So yes, that room should get to know each other, And that's how it goes. That's why I'm like, when we say this whole, when we say this whole thing about 40 people knowing each other, I don't know that 40 people got to get to know each other. I don't know. I don't think that's how it works. And the team can probably tell you, like, you got 100 and some people on the football team. You think everybody's going to be friends? I don't think so. Not everybody's not going to be friends. And I'll give you my own little personal story. When I was playing in Prince George's County, Maryland, on my football team, I played football and I played soccer. On the football team, the group of guys that I was with, because I played cornerback, I was playing defense, right? The group of guys that I was with, I got to know maybe one or two guys that they would probably invite me to their house and we would probably kick it or whatever. But other than that, the running backs, the offense, those guys, they were popular guys and they didn't know me. Who cares? Like, I didn't really care about those guys, right? They were doing their things, but I'm on the defense. They're on offense. Like the running back, the quarterback was a really cool guy. He played soccer and he played the quarterback was cool, but the kicker, he played soccer and he played football. So they took him from the soccer team because he could kick for them. So the reason why I'm saying that is just because that on the football team, there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of people. So everybody don't have to get to know each other. You're going to get guys that you know each other. You're all in the same team, but you're not all cool like that. You can pick your little cool group. Y'all can be cool together. If you're on that defensive line, the trenches, I would say it's more imperative for that group to know each other and to really spend some time together. It's probably going to be 5 or 6 guys that get to really know each other because they're starters. And then the other guys that are like the depth pieces, y'all can all be cool and y'all can be rocking, but y'all don't all have to know each other because some of them are not starters. So when the starters are in, the starters are going to get to know each other a lot more than the depth pieces. That's just life. That's just how it goes in life. And, and I don't know that it's going to be 100% where everybody gets to know each other. Not like that. You're not going to get invited unless it's a team barbecue or it's a team event. Some of those guys are not going to invite each other to houses, to their house. Like, nah, you're not cool. We're not cool with you. Everybody's not cool. Trust me. All right? You're not getting the invitation because everybody's just not cool. And it don't work that way. And for those of you who play college football, let me know. Let me know in the chat. For those of you who play college football, did y'all know everybody on your team? Were y'all inviting everybody on your team? I didn't play college football, but I'm sure if it was like that on my high school team, the running backs were cool. The quarterback is probably the most popular person, right? And so were y'all getting invitations to all if you were on the team, y'all didn't have nobody that was not cool? Y'all let me know. I want to know, like, who played football in college? I want to know what was the dynamics for y'all. Everybody was cool together? This is not a Denzel movie, right? This is real life. This is not Remember the Titans. This is not Remember the Titans. Ain't everybody gonna be cool. If you're cool with your position group, that's enough. I think that's enough. I agree with you, Stacey. I don't think Oregon is like that. I don't think Oregon is gonna win a championship like that. All right, so y'all, okay, maybe y'all at work. You're not talking in the chat. You're not unless you're not hearing me. Let me know, because I want to know if at the end of the day, do we know that everybody's cool on the team? And if I'm misspeaking, let me know. I don't think I'm misspeaking. Oh, it's all good. So what are you saying, Tim? Tim says, sorry, Harry. You call me Henry. That's good. All Liberian people call me Henry. Sorry, Harry. I had to jump back on a conference call, but in college, everybody's not homeboys. You're just cordial during the season. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like, yeah, you're cordial. It ain't no, oh me, that's my guy. No, like, yeah, when you're on a college football team, yo, your position room. Sometimes people make friends outside of the position room because you just meet a cool person. I'm probably one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like once people got to know me, they're like, "Yo, Harry, beat us hang because you pretty cool." But it was like I'm different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a likable guy, but you're gonna get some weird guy that's this like he's by himself. He's a loner and he ain't got no time for you. So you just like, all right, son is a little different. So I ain't messing with him like that. But yeah, all right, y'all still beefing in the chat, y'all? What in the world, y'all? Let me finish these position groups and let y'all go because y'all are hey, this football thing is different, y'all. Y'all take this serious. I mean, if somebody say your team sucks, people would be like, oh, you suck. Like, yo, your team is gonna suck. No, you suck. Like, yo, calm down, people. What are y'all beefing about right now in the chat? All right, inside linebackers, let's go over it. Projected starters going to be Trevor Woods and Levante Bentley. Y'all know this is a sore spot for me. Mr. Seven is beefing with the basement. Oh, come on, guys. Y'all keep it respectful though. Like, you know, like don't take it personal. Let somebody say Colorado sucks. And I say, hey, bookmark this video, right? Even on the billionaires mindset, if you're over there also, bookmark this video because when you're saying we suck, y'all got lucky last year, like I said. All right, y'all got lucky. So anyway, let's go over the projected starters. Let's talk about this. Jalen Wester, Johnny Chaney. Who the heck is Johnny Chaney Jr.? All right, so I'm kind of saying Nakai Hill Green, Jeremiah Brown, maybe not, but bruh, I put Nakai Hill Green over Trevor Woods starting. That is just me though. I'm just saying, like, I got Nakai Hill Green over Trevor Woods starting. I think Trevor Woods is a good depth piece. Linebacker from FAMU, Harry. Which linebacker? We got a new linebacker? Chainsaw. Oh, hold on. Oh, Chainsaw. That's the guy from, okay, Johnny Chaney. Okay, Chainsaw. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes you have your head down working and you're trying to do the work. And I didn't do a video on Chainsaw. I think I saw the information come across my screen, but I didn't get an opportunity to dive deep into Johnny Cheney. So yeah, if I didn't dive deep into somebody, then I'm not gonna know them that well. And then for me, it's like it just escaped me. So that's what it is. Because I saw you're right. Because I saw Cheney come over, and it either got away from me or I just felt like, all right, what's the point of making this video? By the time I get to it, I was doing something else, and then I was like, by the time I get to it, it would be all old news. And Stacy said, "Wake up, Harry." Stacy, you know how many YouTube channels I'm trying to monetize? It ain't easy. Yeah, right? Oh man. Yo, I'm out here working like crazy, trying to make sure that I got, I'm trying to break this YouTube money. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But yeah, but no, I did see Johnny Cheney, and I just felt like it was too late by the time I got around to it, and I didn't mess with it. So, but no, Nakai Hill Green, because I did do the Nakai Hill Green video, so I know him very well. But Nakai Hill Green, I'm starting over Trevor Woods, and I'm leaving Levante Bentley. I don't want to. Oh, I don't want Levante. If you ever watch my videos, I'm so sorry, my guy. I'm not saying you're not good, but Maybe you got better because you ripped now. So, all right. Oh Lord. Oh, yo, hey, KMS, the WNBA is definitely coming. That's for sure. I'm gonna start covering the WNBA soon. Oh man. Stacy said Bentley and Green will do. Yeah. So if I have to keep one of these two, it's gonna be Bentley and Nakai Hill Green. I'm saying those are the starters. Now I don't know if some people ask not to be on camera, but I haven't seen Nakai Hill Green a lot. Not like I'm seeing other guys that have come over late, right? Because BJ Green, he was late. He was a latecomer, but he came in and he's everywhere. I don't know if is it because he likes the cameras. I don't really know if it's because he likes the cameras, but BJ Green is everywhere and he's electric. I like BJ Green, bro. He's electric like Chitto. Now, Chitto, I haven't seen much of Chitto lately. I don't know what happened, but Chitto's electric. BJ Green is electric. And I love their energy, and I can't wait to see what they do. All right, so yeah, those are my guys. I think like Chitto is still at the top of my list. Chitto's there, but when it comes to the inside linebackers, boy, oh boy, I like Trevor Woods and I like Levante Bentley, but as starters, oh man. Man. I'll pass. I have to pass. I'm sorry. I'll pass. Okay, so that's it. All right, well, yeah. So, but because this article was actually dealing with position battles, so we're not going to get everybody. So, yeah, I mean, when you got did we do wide receivers? I don't even think we had to do wide receivers. We did the tight ends, Sam Hart being the starter, projected starter, running backs, offensive line. Yeah. All right, that's all Tony gave me. That's all Tony was able to give me. But yeah, but at the end of the day, man, like, hey, how much time we got left? This is it. How much time we got left for the season to start? Let me see. Let me see if I can pull up the countdown. Let's get an official countdown going. So we can make sure that I got. Let me get an official countdown going. College football. All right, countdown. I knew it. I knew it was different. It was different. Because somebody's going to be playing college football before you know it. Somebody's going to be playing. Right there. How many days until college football? On your screen, 14 days, 23 hours, 7 minutes, and 30 seconds. Bada boom, bada bang, right there on your screen. That's how many days we have left. 14 days. And the only reason why is that because some guys are going to be playing early. John Doe got a real question, and no disrespect. What are y'all going to do if this is another losing season? Honest question. I respect the question, John Doe. Let's talk about it a little bit since we got a little bit of time left. I think this is a good question because I think this kind of plays into the maturity of Colorado fans, and then it also goes into the idea of, are we holding down Coach Prime, and are we giving Coach Prime that that grace that we often talk about that he needs at Colorado? Because at the end of the day, I think we need to give Coach Prime time. I mean, offline, we're talking about that all the time. I'm always talking about that. We need to give Coach Prime more grace to grow at Colorado. Now, because Coach Prime came in, and we know how Coach Prime is, his bravado, the way that he presents himself, he's so confident. I think that kind of gets in the way of some people in the way that they apply the grace. So a lot of people are probably thinking like, okay, if this is a bust, right? Keep in mind, Coach Prime came in and he won 4 games. He took a team that was 1-4. Not 1-4. What am I talking about? He came in and he took a team. I'm looking, maybe it's the 1-4, 14 days. Maybe subconsciously I'm thinking 1-4. But anyway, he came in, he took a team that won only 1 game, right? The 2022 season, 1-11, and then he took them and won 4 games in a very tough conference in the Pac-12. And now that we're in the Big 12, the Big 12 is it's a little different, but we need to give Coach Prime time. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. I think we need to give Coach Prime time to grow. Coach Prime is 3 years as a coach, as a college football coach. And this is his second year at the higher level. The first year was the lower level, FCS. The second year is the bigger level, FBS, Football Bowl Subdivision. This is where the big boys play at. So he's only 2 years at this level. So he's growing. And we gotta have some patience with it. And I think the nuances in this conversation comes with Colorado is the hottest team spinning in college football. Hands down. I don't know why my nose is running. Colorado is hands down the hottest team spinning. It's like, because we're so hot, some of the things that we do go viral. So what to answer your question, what are we going to do? I think it's going to bring us down to earth, and it's going to weed us out a little bit better. Like, it's going to weed out some of the non-football people a little bit more, because some of those people are just here for the hype. A lot of people are here for the hype, and they like Coach Prime, but I think they have an umbilical cord that is connected to the wins and losses and how Coach Prime is continuing to be talked about. I think once that dies down, or if that dies down for them, they'll be gone. And then you're going to get more of the football purists to stay, right? You'll be getting more of the football purists to be around and talk football, because there are different groups with Colorado fan base. There are people that like Coach Prime and they like the hype that is here, so they're here for that. Some of those people left. So let me just put that in perspective. Some of those people are gone. All right, you're gonna get Travis, you're gonna get Shador, you're gonna get Shiloh, the people that are really like the characters of Colorado, of this Colorado what is it called? Reality show, right? The characters. Once those lead characters are gone, some people are going to go. The football purists that are the Colorado football, that are the Coach Prime fans, are going to stay, because a lot of us are here for football. Some people are here for the hype, and they're not necessarily football purists. They're probably going to go by the wayside once the hype is gone. The hype takes them away. And then the football purists that like Coach Prime, the BWBs, the true BWBs that are football purists, myself and others, we're going to stay around. We're not tripping. I don't think a lot of us are tripping. Why do you think I'm trying to make sure my other channels are doing well? That's a joke, but still, there's a reality in that, all right? Why do you think I'm trying to get my other channels secure and making sure I got... All right, because if and when the hype dies down, people are going to be out of here. Ain't going to be no more breaking news. Y'all going to say, I don't care. Y'all going to be like, look, I don't care. You can break as much. Listen, you can put all the red bells, you can make the hottest thumbnail. If Colorado don't win this year, let me just talk to you, all you YouTubers out there that got new channels, thinking like this is the gold rush. This is Bitcoin all over again, right? Let me just let y'all know, okay? Coach Prime just finished his press conference. Somebody want to send me the link? You want to put the link in the chat? Let me see. We can listen to Coach Prime press conference. Let me see. Oh, man. But y'all better get ready, because if that hype dies down, it's going to be a dog day, and it's going to be quiet on these channels. Okay, let's see. Coach Prime's press conference today. That's 3 months ago. 3 weeks ago. Hey, somebody send me the link, because I don't have the link. I just Googled it. But I'm getting something that's 3 months ago. If y'all want to put this on the channel, like, somebody send me the link, because I don't know. Let me see if I can go to All right, so I don't have the link, guys. If you guys want to send me the link, we can discuss it. But yeah, but just dealing with this question, that's a good question. Now, I would like for some of y'all to, like, tell me how would you feel, like, where's your mind at when it comes to X-Men? What's up, man? You snuck in the chat. I didn't see you there. Coach Prime dismissed the CBS sports guy in the presser, called him out publicly. He did? What CBS sports guy? Now, y'all got to give me the link. Somebody post the link. Who has the link? Oh, John Doe said, "Oh Lord, here comes the juju talk." Does anybody have the link? That's the link to the. All right. While we talking about links, let me post my other link. All right. I'm streaming on my other channel. I'm trying to get the hours up. So if you're watching on the computer, you can do 2 tabs. Please open up a second tab and pull up youtube.com billionaires mindset. All right. It's right there on your screen for you guys. Thank you so much for helping me to get my hours on that channel. For those of you who did it. Hey, if anybody did it, can y'all tell me in the chat? Can one person tell me that, yo, Harry B, I got you, I did it? I would love to know that. If anybody did it. Anybody watching on a computer or iPad or something, and can tell me that you pulled it up on the second chat tab. Can anybody tell me? Can y'all please do that? Do me a favor, please. I need my hours on that channel. Once I get monetized on that channel, oh, Seven, thank you, Mr. Seven. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh man, I appreciate you. Hey, X-Men, you posted a link in South Africa. You didn't post it in America. We need the link in America, bruh. Put it in the chat. I'm picking on you, my South African brother. You say you posted the link. How are you gonna write, I posted the link? We see that, but then the link that you posted, we don't see. Don't you hate when people do that, bro? I asked my wife a question. I'll be like, hey, babe, I texted you last time. Can you please answer? And then she texts me back and be like, I answered you, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I saw this. How come I didn't see your answer? Y'all are, oh, man. Bruh, we see the post that says, I posted the link, but we did not see you post the link. Hey, X-Men, post the link again, bruh. I can actually put up the audio too. So now my audio works. I'm actually streaming on Google. I'm using my browser is what is my browser? Google Chrome. So we can see the audio. We can hear the audio. We can see the audio. So nobody got the link? Come on, y'all. Y'all can find this link. Where did he have the interview? It's in the chat. YouTube is blocking it. Who did the interview? Because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Oh, KMS, you talking about the billionaires mindset? Oh, uh, CU Media Day. Okay, so the billionaires mindset is y'all know that yeah, I've been CU football. Yeah, we can play CU football. Post the link. Did you post it in the billionaires my frame channel or the TLP channel? But anyways, the billionaires mindset channel is about the conversations that are those tough conversations. Oh, if it's 9 News, then yeah, I don't know. No, you put it. So yeah, the billionaires mindset channel is about those tough conversations that um I tried to have, like waded in the water and stuff like that on TLP Sports Club, and y'all said, nah, bro, not over here. So I'm taking those conversations over there. I'm talking politics. I'm talking real life issues. I'm doing what Candace always should be doing. Instead of talking down on our community, if you're going to talk about our community and you're going to say the bad things that's happening in our community, then provide some solutions. That's what you should be doing. You can't keep benefiting on talking down to us, and we don't see you doing any work in our community. We don't see you providing any type of anything to help us out. You just keep saying, oh, we like handouts and we like all these things, and you're not saying anything that's going to help us out. Anytime we see you is always these viral clips where you're saying black men don't take care of their babies. Those conversations, and then talking to racists, asking them questions like, why do you hate me? I want to have those tough conversations. That's what I'm really wired for. That's what I'm built for. This sports thing went first. I don't know why God works the way he works, okay? That's what I'm really wired and I'm built for. And unfortunately, this sports thing happened first. I can't fault God for what he's doing. Yeah, she don't offer no solutions. So I'm offering solutions on a billionaire's mindset. I'm going to bring interviews. I'm going to bring experts on, financial experts. I got interviews set up, live set up, where I'm going to bring financial experts to help us deal with getting your credit score correct. Just things that could help the black community to just rise above people just saying pick up your own bootstraps. Even Tim Waltz says when you're in a small town, there is no boots. We ain't got no boots. We wish we had some boots to pick up our straps. We ain't got no boots in our community. So we need help, okay? So if we ask for a handout, it's because we ain't got no boots. Y'all got the boots in your community so you can strap it up. We ain't got no boots. We don't own no banks. We don't own no grocery stores. We ain't got no daggone boots. So anyway, I'm a subscriber. I'm not gonna give up Destiny's Child. What does that mean? Anthony O'Neill. Okay, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna see if I can get Anthony O'Neill. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot. I'm a community guy. My currency is people, so I'm gonna do a lot on that channel. Y'all didn't want to talk about it over here, so I'm gonna do. I'm doing it over there or over here, wherever is at. I'm doing it over there. So nobody got the link, right? Y'all say, okay. Let me see if I can go to CU's Media Day. Let me see if I can find this thing because the show is done, and I want to play that interview so we can see it. And then I'll be out of here. But I think I may have it. Give me a second, guys. All right. I do have the interview. This is on 9 News, so hopefully they won't be like,
rosters. We rank good rosters. 4 and 5 stars. We got 22
let me know if you're here.
4 and 5 stars on our roster. TCU has 25. We rank second in the Big 12, which is a blessing.
Y'all hear it? I can hear it, but y'all gotta let me know if y'all hear it. Yes, Harry. Thank you, Stacy. All right, here we go. I'm going to be at the bottom of the screen. Let's see Coach Prime. I'm not that interesting.
But
He's
we
more
only play
interesting than me.
transfers. We signed 17 high school players last year. 13 played. We played top Big 12 rosters. We rank good rosters. 4 and 5 stars. We got 22 4 and 5 stars on our roster. TCU has 25. We rank second in the Big 12, which is a blessing. But we only play transfers. We signed 17 high school players last year. 13 played. We played a total of 20 freshmen last season, including 7 walk-ons, which is phenomenal. Run tell that. We academics, spring 2024, second highest GPA for football ever. Spring 2023, highest GPA for football ever. Football cumulative GPA is 3.025, highest ever, and first time over 3.0. Charlie and Travis earned 4.0s. Okay.
I just want to say,
16.
This is a reaction. We are reacting to this video, YouTube. So I know this is on 9 News, but this is a reaction video. So hopefully we have the right to play this and react to it.
Coaching the staff with NFL experience, impact. I could go on and on. School applications, exposure.
Maybe if I'm on the screen bigger, maybe YouTube would be like,
that stuff, you know that.
You good. Let me make myself bigger just so YouTube can be like, all right, you good.
A couple rosters. All right, let's do what you came to do. Let's go. First question.
Hey, Coach. Jake Schwannis, DMVR.
My man.
Y'all good with this, right? You know, Coach Prime y'all can see Coach Prime enough, right? Like somebody give me a thumbs up or something.
You doing, Coach?
Excellent.
This time last year, you were recovering from some surgeries.
So
I was just wondering, personally for you, how much better do you feel right now health-wise? And then how much better do you feel about the team this time
First
this
and
year?
foremost, let me take care of the team. I feel so much better about the team, not only because of the young men that we've accumulated inside this locker room, but also the staff and how they're working together. The coordinators are phenomenal. The support staff is second to none. I think we all really have a cohesive bond that's truly admirable. As far as I'm feeling really good, much better. I think I got a total of probably 40 stitches in my groins last year at this time, one on the left, one on the right, to get the blood clots out. But we're feeling really good. I'm walking or running, lifting every day. I'm going to have my sexy on by the time the first game is hell. So all my shots, when I'm pouring this way or pouring that way, it's going to hit right. So I'm really working on myself as well. Thank you for asking about my body as well.
Hey, Coach. I'm Brian Howell from the Bullet Daily Camera. Good. How are you?
Good.
I want to ask you about, they were talking about the GPA.
Mm-hmm.
What's the correlation between that and how can that translate to the field?
It's discipline. It's a tremendously disciplined, tremendously something that we don't play about, because forget the field. These guys got to be professionals. It's not all about football sometimes. With me, and we got to win. We know that. But my dream and I hope, they brought me a cake at the conclusion of the practice today, and usually people close their eyes and make a wish. I made a wish openly, and I told them that I would want all these young men to be professionals in some capacity, not only on the field, but off the field. Great fathers, great young men to their siblings, to their mothers, to the community, and everything. I just want them to add to anything that they touch. That's my dream and my prayer for these young men. So having a GPA, that's the main thing. This thing is only for a moment. Nobody could ever take that GPA and your education that you receive from this wonderful university. So that's tremendous. I think it's a tremendous feat. It's to be applauded.
HoneyBook is a complete client flow management platform, which allows me to do everything all in one place. When I quit my 9-to-5 job.
Hi, Coach Adam Wilson Tiger, 24/7 Sports.
So I think what's his name? Somebody said then they lower the. Oh yeah, KMS says then they lower the academic standards. Well, I don't know to what degree they had to lower it, but I think it's not unique to Colorado. I think is unique is pretty much something that they do at most schools is to let some of those guys in. Ain't no secret that some of these guys are not the most astute players, astute students, right? When you go to, there are certain schools that their levels are so, the academic criteria are so high that if you want some of these best players and you want to compete, you got to do that. So I don't know that it's unique to Colorado that they had to relax some of the criterias to let some of these guys play. But I don't know that it was like what we're thinking, though. I don't think it was like, oh, okay, you can get a 1.9 or something. I don't think, hey, you can have a 1.9 coming from high school and get in, or 2.0. I think it was a little bit different than that. I don't know that they were just saying, hey, all dummies are welcome. I don't think Coach Prime is about that, but let's keep listening.
247.
I don't think we've had a chance to talk to you about Damian Lewis yet and being your new defensive line coach.
Right.
Did you have a connection there? What does he bring to the staff?
Everything. Experience, first rounder, been there, done that. It's
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what what's the name? They had to lower the standards like most of the powerhouse schools. Yeah, I mean, so just in case. Just like in case people are out there thinking like, oh, Colorado lowered it to where your high school transcript could be 1.0, or you could be you could be like a 2.0 student in college, or 1.0. I mean, you can be a dummy and come in here. It wasn't like that. It was, they had to relax it for some players, but I think they do that for everybody.
it's hard to direct the person and teach them where to go, and you hadn't been there yourself. It's kind of hard to give me direction to somewhere you hadn't been. You tell me about the restaurants you like because you've been there, and you like the food because you tasted it. It's hard to tell these kids what to do, how to do it, when to do it, why to do it, what not to do, and all that.
Oh yeah, and Coach Prime is selling that phone. That phone is right there for everybody to see. You see the phone? You spot the phone right there? Yes, sir. That's a marketing genius right there. Use your platforms. All right? Use your platforms to promote your platforms. Wait, speaking of platform, did I tell y'all that I got another channel that I'm trying to do? What's the name? Can y'all help me out? Billionaires Mindset. Please make sure to put up on another tab, Billionaires Mindset, so I can get the hours. Okay, let's keep listening. I know lots of promotion today, but
we have not done anything. So that's the new kid that's coming up in America these days. They from the show me state. They from the show me state. They want to see film and what you've accomplished in your life that gives you the propensity to give them direction. He is an unbelievable coach. I have a mechanism that I can sit in my office and watch all the meetings that goes on as well as going to them periodically. And he's a heck of a teacher.
What the heck does propensity mean? Anyway?
I know what it is.
I know how to use it, but what the heck does anybody ever look up propensity?
He's the head coach, Mississippi Valley State. I mean, he is a coordinator type of guy that
what exactly does it mean?
Outside linebackers coach, and that whole staff is phenomenal, man. It all starts with Rob, though. Rob is doing a great job communicating and getting these guys on the same page and having input from everyone. Great question.
Hi, Coach. Nikki Edwards, CU Sports Report. I remember last year I asked about the cornerback competition. I want to ask about it again. You have Travis, and you have two capable cornerbacks with DJ McKinney and Preston Hodge.
Yeah.
What are you seeing within that room right now?
I'm seeing pretty much 4 to 5 guys that can bump and run and cover all day. That you don't have to blitz. You don't have to have exotic things on defense because these guys can get it done. But not only that, that front cooperates with the back end. That front is unbelievable. The pass rushers that we have is Mr. Hayes and Okunlola. Did I say that right? Yeah. Scared me. I can't believe it. But first of all, I want to digress a bit and thank the head coach from Pittsburgh for really preparing those young men for us. He did a great job. I love those two young men. They're really great players, and they're going to be pros. And I heard that someone took a shot at one of them verbally. So Mr. Hayes just wanted me to make sure I add that in for him. But thank you, Pittsburgh. I appreciate everything. God bless you.
Hey, Coach, RK from DNVR. Just curious, we know about Travis and Shedeur, and those guys are balling, but any players that maybe don't have as much fanfare around them that have really stood out to you this camp?
No offense,
All
but
right,
if you
so
still think
commercial is
stocks,
on. We're gonna
real
stop the
estate,
commercial
or
real
crypto
quick.
are the best passive income investment.
The defense is coming, man. These young men, is probably 6 pass rushers there that's going to get home to the quarterback.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you real quick. Coach Brown just said the defense is coming, and I got chills. I know I'm a Colorado fan, so let me do my little shimmy. Forgive me, but the preseason adjustments. Are you bullish more on the defense, or are you more bullish on the offense? I'm more bullish on the defense. What about you guys? I want to know, what are your thoughts? Are you more bullish on the defense? Because I feel like that defense is about to be a problem. And I have more confidence, overall confidence on the defense than I do on that offense. Stacy said the defense. Yes, I'm telling you, when it comes to the defense, I feel like the defense is going to get the job done this year, and they're going to get the offense the ball back. But if there's any question marks, more question marks on the offensive side of the ball than the defensive side of the ball. I think we're going to ball out on the defense. Those guys are going to have a heck of a year. Bullish on the offense, that defense will be the Achilles heel. Word? Really? Surf? Come on, Surf. You sure? But I could see why you say the offense, because we got Shedeur and we got the best wide, well, one of the best. I mean, let's say the best, one of the best wide receivers room. So I can see that, but keep in mind that the thing about it is like that offensive line they got to lock in, and if they don't lock in, that's where I'm going to be like, oh, like I think a lot of us still have that fear of Shedeur I think we got PTSD of Shedeur just getting sacked like 50 something times, bro. And we bring in Jordan Seaton and these other guys, but like he's a true freshman, so I'm not 100 yet. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if the offensive line does not pan out, like we're really looking forward for them to do that, then the offensive is going to be reminiscence of what happened in 2023. But like when you think about Cheto and Nakai Hill Green and I think, even though I make fun of him, I think Bentley's about to have a great year. When I think about these guys, I'm like, oh boy, like my confidence is way up. Yes, Surf. I don't know, but if you're saying you're more bullish on the offense having a great year over the defense, if I have a question mark, and if I didn't have that question mark, then I might be with you, because I know we have the best quarterback and we have a great wide receivers room. But let's hear what Coach Prime has to say.
Talking about from the outside, but from the inside, these guys are handling their jobs. Shoot, I mean, I have to name all of them, because these guys are really taking care of their business. And Big Quan, he's just coming back. Barnes, he's just coming back from an injury. He's trying to get back together. But Bentley has stepped it up tremendously. Trevor is 224 pounds right now. These guys are really performing well. I love what I'm seeing on the defensive side of the ball. I love the coordination of everything from Coach Livingston. I wish we could push fast forward, because I'm ready to get going. I'm ready to play.
Okay, Coach. Coach Brown is ready to go. He wants to fast forward. Wait a minute.
You've bolstered your offensive line here in this second season.
So do y'all think we're ready to go? Coach Brown said he wants to push fast forward to go. So we ready to go? So first of all, we ain't got no starting. We didn't have no starters You're telling us we don't have no starters, but you want to push fast forward? See? Aha. You see, Stacy? You see what I was telling you? Aha. These guys be playing games with us. I'm sorry, Stacy. I'm having too much fun. I'm sorry.
What does bolstered mean?
You beefed it up.
Because I mean, on the defensive side of the ball, I love the coordination of everything from Coach
Harry, stop
Livingston.
playing.
I wish we could push fast forward because I'm ready to get going. I'm ready.
By the way,
to play.
Coach Prime knows what bolster means, okay? Just for those of you,
Johnny Stapleton,
you're
Associated
trolls.
Press. You've bolstered your offensive line here in this second season.
What does bolstered mean?
You beefed it up.
Because I mean, I don't know all that bolstered stuff. I never used that in a sentence in my life.
All right,
you know
you
what
beefed up
bolster
your
is. I'll
offensive
play.
line in this offseason.
Beefed up.
How do you sort of microwave
Improved?
that chemistry?
Improved. How about improved?
Told you.
Let's say that.
Coach
We've
Prime is a
improved
troll,
our
yeah.
offensive line.
Okay, how do you get that? Everybody talks about that. So the
This
five have
guy's
to
a
work in unison,
real life
and the
troll.
chemistry is such an important thing.
What is chemistry?
I can't.
You guys use it all the time. What is it?
I can't. He's trolling.
Yeah, you guys work together. You don't like each other.
Coach
Most
Prime is trolling.
No, you don't.
He's trying to make a
You
point.
definitely don't love the guy back there. Y'all can't stand him.
You see?
But you still work together. You get the job done.
You see? I
We
told you he's trolling.
Generally have a love and a admiration for one another. We really do.
I think for the rest of Coach Prime's interviews, we got to watch him like this, and we got to do live commentary on his interviews. Because I think this is the best way to do Coach Prime interviews. Thank you guys for helping us to stumble upon this. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, everybody. We got to do the rest of Coach Prime's interviews like this. I knew it.
Throw the word chemistry out or not. Everybody keep throwing that word out. Some of you don't even have chemistry at home, but you go there every day. That's the end of that question, I guess. Next guy.
Eric Christensen with CBS Sports Colorado.
CBS,
Tyler,
I'm not doing nothing with CBS. Next question.
Joe Rigo, Mile High
Ain't got nothing
Sports
to do with
Vegas.
you. It's above that. Ain't got nothing to do with you. I got love for you. I appreciate you, respect you. Ain't got nothing to do with you. They know what they did.
I'm here in Denver, not national.
You are who you are. CBS is CBS.
All right.
Joe Rigo, Mile High Sports. I respect you. That's why I told you that. I'm looking you in the eye as a man. I respect you. I got love for you. But what they did was foul.
What'd they do?
Do not pay somebody to build
Wait
you
a
a
minute.
Shopify store
What'd they
because
do?
I'm going to do it free with 20 handpicked products by
Be quiet,
myself.
Shopify. Wait a minute. What the CBS do? CBS is his. That's CBS is your channel. That's you. You're CBS. Bruh, what did CBS do? Can somebody tell me what CBS did? No, this is what happened.
CBS is CBS.
All right.
Joe Rigo, Mile High Sports. I respect you. That's why I told you that. I'm looking you in the eye as a man. I respect you. I got love for you. But what they did was foul.
Coach Joe Rigo, Mile High Sports.
CBS owns Athlon? Yo, stop playing. Is that that's what that's about? So the guy that tried to do that hit piece? Oh, that article? Yo, so this whole time, let me just break this down for y'all. Sometimes I use Athlon Sports, but that's when Kevin Borba writes his articles on Athlon Sports. But there's a new guy that has that put out an article, and I think his name is Steve Corridor or whatever, that put out that hit piece, and it was like Quarter, yeah. Oh, this is weird stuff. Oh, Coach Prime knows his dang. Going at Coach Prime, what the heck, Coach Prime? No way. Coach Prime, you knew Athlon was, how did you know Athlon was CBS, bro? No way. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to, okay, give me a second. Let me. Wow. One second. Let me let this play.
The final word. I'm talking about the trenches. You know, the trenches are where it starts for me in football.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of great skill position players out there last year.
That was the easiest thing to acquire.
Right, but we know that they work together, right?
That was the easiest thing to attract in your first year because that's my position. So when
All right, hold up, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it like this. All right. So this is what they're talking about. So this guy, Steve Quarter, put out a hit piece. I did a video and I said that Colorado did not take the bait, right? I did a video and I said Colorado did not take the bait. Colorado did not take the bait. Colorado, because this guy did an interview where he tried to do the same hit piece that the Athletic did, and he put out some information. He went and interviewed some guys, try to do a hit piece, and I mean his facts were way off, and he was saying people were going around talking about who's strapped and who's not strapped. But he botched that whole thing because the whole strap thing was talking about when a defensive player straps down an offensive player and they don't go anywhere. So he misread that whole thing. But his report saying that Kwamani McLean was being bullied by Shiloh. He said Jordan Seaton was hazed and he had to fight. He had to fight somebody in the locker room. And he said there was guns and stuff like that going on around. There was a culture, there's a violent culture that was brewing in Colorado. And so Athlon Sports, so I hit up Kevin Borba because he's aware of me too. He knows me. So I hit him up. I was like, Kevin, did you sell? I'm so ignorant sometimes. I said, don't harp on that. You're like, yeah, Harry B, we know you ignorant. I'd be setting myself up. In my ignorance, I'm thinking, because every time there was an article, it was always Kevin Borba for the Buffs. And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing Steve Quarter put out the articles. And then I asked Kevin, I was like, Kevin, did you sell Athlon to Steve Quarter? Why is he doing a hit piece? Because Kevin does the Locked On Buffs series and stuff like that. So everything that he puts out is always Buff friendly. But then these hit pieces started to come out from this guy that's on your screen right now. And I started asking questions like, who is this guy? Is he trying to just grow Athlon to blow up? Is that why he's doing the same thing the Athletic did? But nobody took the bait. I never even talked about him. I didn't even do a video on it. So I didn't know that CBS, and Stacy, thank you, that CBS owns Athlon and Athlon is trying to, I guess, get up there. Wow. So that's what Coach Prime was just heated about. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I did not know. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah, and then so no, like even the beat writers did not pick this stuff up. So wow. And then Kwamani went on his Instagram story and says, not true, false alarm. I was following this whole thing, and so everything has been debunked. Jordan Seaton said there's no fighting, there's no hazing or anything like that, because they asked him about hazing, and he said, no, the only thing I had to do was just listen. So Jordan Seaton has debunked it, right? Kwamani came out and debunked it, and they have not issued any type of apology, because if the players themselves are debunking the stories, then you have no legs to stand on. Now it's just about hearsay because you have no sources, and your sources are not coming out. So if there's no source, there's no legs. Okay.
big fellas see a lack thereof, or they see a quarterback that can really spin it, now they're prompt to come. Now
the trenches,
know what they did?
I'm here in Denver, not national.
You are who you are. CBS is CBS.
But let me ask you all a question, though. Let me ask you a question. Like, on a serious note, how do you feel about the guy in Denver, right? It's like Fox News, right? Fox has different channels. And a lot of black people probably don't like Fox. I'm not saying all. Don't hate me. A lot of people, black people, find Fox News to always be on the offensive when it comes to, like, whenever somebody gets shot, or black person gets shot in our community, Fox News always tries to bring on these people that will say, well, y'all being too emotional. The cop was right. But there are people in your community that have a local Fox station that are doing their job, and they just happen to be affiliated with Fox News. So if your aunt or your uncle might even be a Fox News reporter. So how do y'all feel about Coach Prime, the way that he handled the situation with this local guy who is just trying to do his job with CBS, trying to ask the question? How do y'all feel about that? Is that, I don't know, like, because if it was me, I would, I understand Coach Prime, he felt some kind of way. But if it's me doing a job and the national headquarters, maybe they should have preempted the story. Maybe they should issue some type of apology or pull the story, because their local affiliation is doing something that could be detrimental to this team. And that's why Coach Prime is taking this up on the national, I guess the headquarters. But there are Disney affiliates, there are CBS affiliates, so it's like, should he be taking it out on, what Eflon did out on this local guy? So Stacey said he did the right thing. That ain't right. But okay, Stacey, let me ask you a question, though, a serious question. Is it because you're a Coach Prime fan, or can you do me a favor and step outside of the Coach Prime shades for a second? Look at it on a broader scale, and let's feed this guy, right? This guy, he has to eat, right? He's been sent to do a job. He needs a story, right? So if we were to step outside of the Coach Prime shades for 1 second, right? And just to say, okay, this local man was trying to do his job and he's trying to eat. I'm a Coach Prime fan, so I mean, he has his right to feel however he wants to feel. But if this local guy, like, especially, let me put it in this perspective. If this guy was like a new guy and he wanted to, like, police his balls, or somebody sending him to cover Coach Prime, and he may like Coach Prime, the way that Coach Prime handled it, and Coach Prime saying, yeah, I respect you, but this is not personal, but I'm not taking no questions from CBS. Is that right to the local guy? If it was me, he would have been cussed out. Steve Quarter or the local guy? Would you cuss this guy out, or would you be cussing out the local CBS guy trying to do his job? Because this is the guy that wrote the story. This is Steve Quarter. And if you go on his page and you click on his Instagram, it's a girl that comes up. It's not even him. He said whoever. I'm a little torn on that. I don't know. I don't know if I would have. Because if you're saying, hey, listen, this has nothing to do with you. I respect you. But you know what I would say? I would say I respect you, but I'm not happy with CBS. But since I respect you, let me, go ahead with your question. But let me just make this plain and clear. I'm not happy with CBS, but because you're a local guy and I respect you, I'm gonna let you do what you do, because I know you gotta eat too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you gotta eat and you got a job to do. You got a family to feed. So I'm gonna give you the respect that I have for you and let you ask your question. But just know, let's put this on the record. I don't like that crap that CBS did, and they know what they did. That hit piece they try to do on us, I don't like that. But because I respect you on the strength of the local guy, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do you a solid. Go ahead, my guy. And then you come out a winner. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I handle it. Like, so people don't say, oh, you got some type of feelings and you got your emotions, because I'm sure that's what people are saying. Like, you in your emotions or whatever, Rick George should ban CBS from the Champion Center, period. I mean, I don't know that you want to start banning CBS. I mean, you don't want to start getting into that kind of game. Stacy said that's 2 times. 2 times what? What did I do? He also wrote the hit piece on the concert too. Oh, okay. So, okay. That's what you're talking about. So he wrote the hit piece on the concert too. Okay, yeah, that will just call the guy's name out who was the culprit. Yeah, I mean, listen, we have different ways of handling issues. You know what I'm saying? And you can't tell another man if he feels some kind of way. You can't tell him how to answer. Like if I was feeling some kind of way, especially the way I feel about how Trump talks about Liberians and Africans, I'm sure Coach Prime probably feels differently for Trump, and he probably wouldn't handle certain things. But if Trump was to come in my face, I think I would do worse than I would say worse to Trump than what he would say. So, and then at that point, he would probably tell me, "Yo, Harry B, you could have handled it this way." So, likewise, I can't tell him how to feel because this is his team. It's his first time, and there's too many hit pieces coming out. So, I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying, hey, the local guy got to eat too. So we got to look at that sometimes.
All right.
Joe
It got
Rico,
nothing
my
to do
last
with
word.
you. I respect you. That's why I told you that. I'm looking you in the eye as a man. I respect you. I got love for you. But what they did was foul.
Coach Joe Rico, my last sports video, the final word. I'm talking about the trenches. You know, the trenches are where it starts for me in football.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of great skill position players out there last
Well,
year.
that was the easiest thing to acquire.
Right, but
And hold on,
we know
was
that
the
they work
easy-
together,
That
right?
was the easiest thing to attract in your first year because that's
Yep.
my position. So when big fellas see a lack thereof, or they see a quarterback that can really spin it, now they're prompt to come. Now they see a difference in the linebackers in the secondary. Now they're saying, okay, well, shoot, we got the line now. We're going to
Well,
score
that's the
some
same
points.
guy that did
So we
that?
got to go there to be relentless on the defensive line
Wow,
side
this
of
guy
it.
is
That's
out
why
for it.
we got all the pass rushers, because when you sit and interview them and talk to them, you say, well, you're going to be up by 14 in the fourth quarter. It's going to be a wonderful thing. And you may have some pass rushers coming from a school that was down 14 in the fourth quarter. And why would they want to stay there? Because now they don't get to utilize their gifts. So you got to understand the logic of everything. Everything is right on schedule as we plan.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you, sir.
And I do believe this year I'm on record with 8 wins.
Amen.
Yep.
Only 8?
I'm on record with 8 too. Yes,
Hey, Coach,
only 8,
Pat
Coach.
says 104.3 The
Stop
Fan.
playing with me,
How you
Coach.
doing?
Only 8, bruh. If you feel otherwise, tell me who's in that room. So if you feel otherwise, you say only 8. Tell me where you see more than 8. I want to know. Tell me where you see more than 8. Because that should have been a follow-up. You said only 8, yeah. Tell me where you see more than 8.
Good. Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
When it comes to the new uniforms, we haven't heard much about those, and
That's
I know
good.
there've been, rumored leaks, but
Yeah.
I was wondering what went into the development process of changing that look, and then for you, when should we expect to see them?
Well, uniforms don't win or
Get out
lose
of here,
games.
11 to
They
1.
just enhance the look.
Body
They
is
just
on board.
sells more, help provoke sales more, selling more merchandise. Everywhere we've gone,
Yes,
we've always
sir.
enhanced the look. From high schools, there's several different high schools, to college at Jackson, now here. So not only
Yeah,
the
they do.
uniforms, the cleats, the match
Y'all are
uniforms,
bullish.
those are going to be suitable as well. So these kids, these young men, going to have a wonderful look. The model, you look good, you feel good, and then consequently,
you,
they play
Marty.
good,
I
and
got
that's
you,
what we're
Marty
aiming
Hill.
for.
How much of a hand did you have played in designing those, and when
Heavy.
should we expect to see those?
A heavy hand. You're going to see them real soon. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Coach. Brian Howell
Yes,
again.
Mr. Trump, can
Got 2
come up?
questions for you about Travis, and I'll ask one at a time. But first off, is it fun for you to coach somebody that can match and be skillful like you are?
Well, Travis is better.
Is that fun for you?
At the agent stage, he's better.
Is that fun for you to coach somebody that can do some of the things you did?
Yeah. Not only that, he's a good human being. He's not smoking, not drinking, not outside whoring, not doing crazy things. He's
So let me just, Travis is, I'm not going to say he's not smoking, he's not drinking, to say that those people that smoke and drink are not good human beings. But Travis, Travis is a good human being. I like Travis because Travis is just a cool guy. As big as Travis is, I went on the streams last time that Travis was having, and the kid that he was playing on the game on college football, college football 25, the kid barely knew Travis. And Travis is out there just playing, and the kid is asking Travis, like, oh, are you good? And or is your team good? And Travis is just like, he's a regular person. I don't even know if Travis know how big he is, like how large of, like, bigger than life he is. And then when he gets to the NFL, it's going to be over. But he's such a good dude, man. And I'm not going to add the other part where he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, because some people that smoke and drink are good people too. So, I mean, that's just part of the stuff that people say,
He's at one of the highest GPAs on the team. Like, he's a great
4.0 student.
and he can play. Character is second to none. That's why I don't mind fishing with him, and he coming to Texas. And we're not talking about fishing on the boat, although we talk junk to each other all the time, but we're talking about life. We're talking about next moves. We're talking about land acquisition. We're talking about so many different things of life, fathering, loving, how the family plays a role in all of this. So it's just a delight to have caught him coming straight out of high school, and he stayed and endured the test of time.
And then the second question is, you've talked.
Yeah, so that whole, what's funny is that whole report about guns and culture and stuff like that. This dude said he had a photo, like, was it somebody was doing a live and they saw a gun in the photo, but it's not like this person was in the locker room doing the live, right? So they saw a gun in the photo, and they don't even know what the situation was, if that person was a licensed carrier, or even if if that was there, or it could be a fake one. I'm a filmmaker, so I got a briefcase full of fake firearms, and they look like real. They look like real firearms. So if somebody was to come to my house and saw that, and they didn't think that I was a filmmaker, they would probably be like, oh yeah, Harry B got guns in his house, and blah 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 blah. But it's weird to just, it's like you take a bunch of speculation, you put it together, and you don't have facts that are connected to it. You're taking stuff where the players are talking about being strapping down somebody on a defense, and you don't know football enough to even think about the fact that they're talking about strapping a player down, and you run with that and saying, well, they're talking about straps, being strapped. And it's like, bruh, man, if y'all see the interview that Dan Lebertar did with him, he looked like he was scared, like he was about to be fired. Like, he looked like he was not about to have his, he looked like he was not about to have a job again. It was CP gun. Well, I don't know what that means.
That's about how you learn things from Shador when you talk to him about offense. Do you learn things from Travis when you talk to him about football?
What did I learn from Shador on offense? I'm sorry.
Well, you've talked about how when you've talked to him, you'll get on
the things that he's seen.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just curious if
he's
you learned
seen
the same type of stuff from Travis when he talks to you about.
Yeah, you could always learn from your players. You want to know where they are, what they thought, what they were thinking on that particular play, because we're always barking out ideas and understandings, but sometimes you got to listen to them and see what they saw. That's the first thing I say to Shador. What did you see?
Here are 4 reasons why you need to start taking care of your liver. Reason number 1.
So how many people want to take care of their liver?
Travis is different, man. He saw it. Shoot, he saw it.
He got bad livers out there.
He's a phenomenal athlete, man. He saw it. Proud of that kid. On and off the field tremendously.
Hey, Coach, Kyle Newman from the Denver Post. What is Jimmy Horn Jr. capable of this year, and can we see a big leap from him?
Yeah, I think he played phenomenal last year. He had a couple down moments, but Jimmy is a phenomenal athlete. Now that you got LeJounte, you got so many of these young men that can flat out do it. See, when I start doing this, I start mentioning somebody and they get sensitive. Mr. Timmons, Draylon, you got Marion, Cam. It's so many of these guys that can have impact on this offense is unbelievable. And our backfield, our running backs, I think we got 4 to 5 of them that can flat out go. You could use them any way you decide to, because all of them are pretty good out of the backfield catching the ball. They definitely can run.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna have to get y'all to listen to this on your own time, because I've pretty much worn out my time. I went a little bit further than I should, but 3 hours. Most people don't watch the stream when it's when it goes over 2 hours. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man, look, the season is about to start. The season is about to start, and that's just the reality. Is that everything that we're talking about, Coach Prime getting mad at that guy, it's all good, because listen, you have the right to feel the way you feel. They tried. That was a hit piece, bro. That was a hit piece, because the way that he wrote that thing was crime culture, gun culture, but it's totally opposite of what Coach Prime preaches and how he conducts himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that was a crime culture and that was happening, that would have came out, because all of these players that left that were greasy, ain't none of them talk about no crime culture or no gun culture. You try to really, like, I don't know if he was one of the he was low on the totem pole of writers, and he's trying to get his stripes so that he can come up. It feels like that. It feels like he tried to do too much and come up, because if you make headlines and you get one of these big pieces and it goes international, you start, like, if it goes national, you start appearing on TV shows, national TV shows, and you get your shine, and then the people start looking for you. So it felt like that, like he was doing too much, and it didn't work, because even the YouTubers, I didn't see too many YouTubers doing videos on it. Like, the only reason why we're covering it now is because certain people talked about it. It was enough to make some noise, but it was like more agitating than anything else. And he did not get the shine or the traction that he was looking for, and rightfully so. I mean, we would have all, like, if somebody said that and it got traction, just like the I think it was the Athletic or Atlantic or something like that. We all took it and we all ran with it. I'm talking about people doing videos on it that don't even cover football, were doing videos on it. And then it went viral. But this time it's like, bruh, you're reaching. I mean, people that would usually say stuff like that, people that would usually cover stuff like that, they weren't taking the bait this time. And man, that dude, he probably had a sour face on he was sour for sure. But anyways, guys, let me get up out of here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Our next show is going to be Monday night at 7 p.m. I did 7:30 last time, and you guys showed up. So y'all like 7:30 better than 7 o'clock? Like, what's wrong with y'all? I was tired, so I just put you to 7:30, and then y'all showed up. Y'all old folks got to stop playing with me. Oh, Surf is not filling out that writer. Damn, Stacey, you 60? Lord have mercy. Anyways, guys, look, man, I appreciate y'all. And please, if you can do me a favor, hopefully, you guys, you saw the billionaires mindset. That is my other channel that I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build the hours on that. I got videos on that channel. If you got some time and you just want to click on those videos and watch them, maybe while you're doing the dishes, just let them play so that the hours could just go. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I would really appreciate it, y'all. Don't subscribe if that's not your thing. I get it. Sports, you just want to keep it sports. Don't subscribe, but if you want to, you can, but just don't put on no notifications just to help me out. But I need more hours than I need subscribers. I got the subscribers already. I just need the hours. All right. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you. Monday, the closer we get, All right. I just want to remind everybody, the closer we get to the season, the better these shows are going to get. 14 days, guys. We got 14 days until college football resets. And it wouldn't matter. John Doe, whatever he's saying, we'll see the results. All right. Yard man saying Coach Prime don't know how to coach. We'll see the results. Yard man, right? Marty saying we're going 11-1. 14 days, okay? It's almost here. 14 days. Just wait. So everybody that's got something to say, everybody that's saying, we all got something to say. I'm saying 8-4. Coach Prime is saying just 8. Hey, if you got more than 8, fine. But I'm 8-4. So we'll see. It's almost here. So don't take nothing personal. At this point, you should have on the armor of God, and you should just be ready. Like, nothing should phase you at this point. We've gone through everything, and the season is almost here. In 2 more weeks, that's it. 7 days, 14 days is 2 weeks. That's it. Because there's only 7 days in a week. So 7 plus 7 is 14. You see how good I am at math? 7 plus 7 is 14. I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. I will see y'all on Monday Night Football. And thank you for blessing my Billionaires Mindset YouTube channel. And all my billionaires, folks, thank you for joining me over there. All my TLP Sports Club guys, BWBs, my bandwagon buffs guys. I will see y'all guys. I will see you guys on Monday and Monday Night Football. Peace out, guys. I'm out.